Let me talk to you.
Well. Episode 9, we are here. Sorry for the tardiness, but you know, Daddy D, I'll prioritize, especially when my son is doing his little all-star stuff business. I got a tournament in
I think I have it.
10 days. 10 days. Bless you, son. Hello. Let's see.
Wait, what? Wait, does Sony not have it?
Sneaker Jacks was good. Hope be great. Hello, late.
Yo, Sony,
Long
why
as
you
it's
give
slow with
CJ
your
a
fan.
giveaway card?
All right. Episode 9, East Coast TV. We had a good buddy of mine too that said, yo, back to back in the D&D area, two D&D people. Um, this was in Who Has the Heat tournament. Um,
Wait, did
there's no
it?
strangers to West Hammer. There's no strangers to Sneaker Battle.
Yeah, bro.
Sneakerhead slash hype beast that time.
Yo, bro has
He wants to,
5,000 rounds.
hit him with the
And he got
You know what I'm
here
saying?
by Sony. Nah, I'm joking.
He's been, he's been cool. When the first time I brought out to the show, he was on the panel for a battle in Jersey City Battle. Salute one more time. Money Fresh was good. But let's welcome the homies to East Coast TV. PolarBearMDK.
And is that how y'all want?
Money Fresh shirt too. I see.
Oh, we had to. Come on, man.
Wait,
Come on.
y'all would
Literally ran out, got
trade?
some food or whatever have you. The missus came out and because she took the tan when the first one I bought. She took the tan when took the tan drink because that's her colors, and I pulled out the white one. I was like, I went to go put the joint on. She comes out and that I was like, so this is what we doing today? And she was just like, boy, it's a comfortable shirt. And I like get the fuck out of my face. And I was like, all right, say less. I'm happy to know that
Wait,
everything's
what
getting
is
used around these parts. Nah, this is Money Fresh did his damn thing. But it was the logo, the quality, he held it down. So this wasn't on purpose. It was definitely happenstance, but it was a good happenstance.
bro, Sony, bro? This is
Can't
Yeah,
have shit, money. Can't have shit.
appreciate you coming on to the show, brother.
Man, I appreciate you having me, man. Like this is like I said, it's a blessing, pleasure, and a privilege just to be here. So I truly appreciate it.
Smoky Puma was good. People start rolling. Like I said, no sorry for the
Bro,
late start.
I have
But
500. Me and you have the same thing.
this loud dude in the background, his practice went over like an extra
Oh,
hour.
that man, that man is jazzed right now. He is on his ish.
Yo, so he's like, y'all gonna play. Yo, I'm glad. he didn't say it, but so like, of course, we're in a small town, so we had two teams, and the all-star team selected from both teams to play like Manny, South Carolina, King Street, and like Summerton. Five.
Okay.
So it's like, yo, you gotta. So the coaches for the all-star team is from the other team, and four of their players are their sons.
Oh,
Boy, you gonna outfit. Show. You gotta show them that they better not start with you.
prove a damn point. Better prove that damn point and make it known. Make it well known.
He was diving. Mine. He was out there.
I ain't mad at that.
I sound like I'm underwater.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Like, I'm not even.
Well, welcome to my little corner of the world. Uh, over here we have shoes. Over here we have no shoes. Um, it's kind of most of the world I live in, just like shoes and no shoes. It works for me. It works for me. It works. It works. It works. So besides that, just kind of politicking. Yep. 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 I hope everybody had a good day today. You drank your water, um, and all that jazz.
Yo,
It was
CJ,
good
remember
art.
that
Yo,
time
do I
where
sound
you
like that to
all
everybody
came
else?
over
Because
your
I just
side
listen to it on my
and we were
phone. I
playing
don't know if
books?
I'm getting old.
And then I
If
killed
it
like
sounds
seven,
regular. I
and
don't
I
know,
killed
bro.
like 7 kids to win.
The headphones, I will say the headphones are picking up everything. And Lil Man is obviously doing Lil Man. That ain't no big deal. But it's like it sounds like a whirring. Did you mute? Did you mean to mute yourself?
Nah. He kicked me, bro. Nah, he's gonna do whatever, no matter what headsets I got or what my
Oh no,
demon.
that's what I said, fam. Kids have
He
the
must have
most.
known another super dad was. He's gonna be like, yo, it's gonna be like this on
He
both
gonna run
sides.
it. No, bro. Kids have the audacity of like a white woman who just seen a colored family walk into a restaurant she ain't want them in.
Yo, we work for them, bro, and they're our broke best friends. Bro. We
Coach,
work
what
for
we
them.
gonna do?
Bruh, this it is that statement feels too real.
Bro,
Like no bull. Like that statement feels too real. We went and got Lil Man his suit for his graduation. Mom covered the prom. I was like, all right, cool. Let me go find something for him for graduation. We walk in through the mall. The first store we come in through is Nordstrom's. I was like, okay, I know your height. I
maybe
know
we
your
put
measurements for the most part.
flowers.
I know where you're gonna be at. He's gonna be in the smallest section of the men's section. All right, come on, let's go upstairs. We go upstairs. The lady, she's looking him over. She's like, oh, I think he probably belongs in the men's section. I was like, no, 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 no. He belongs here. Just just check his measurements. Check his measurements. She said, oh, he is a small men's. Okay, well, there's some suits over here you can go check out. I was like, well, we just need a blazer, but if we find a whole suit, whatever. He walks over, walks up to something immediately. He's like, Dad, I like this. I was like, all right, cool. He's trying it on. He got the jacket on, and she's taking the pants off the hanger for him to check it out as well. Some said, hey, Paula, go ahead and look at that price tag. I flipped that shit over. That shit said one comma dot dot dot. I said,
The big
okay,
box.
okay, this is this. And the thing is, I can't even sit there and tell him no. Like I can't sit in the midst of this sneaker room and be like, nah, you can't have that. And I can't also just look him in the eyes and be like, nah, you can have that. Gary, what's good, fam? Um, it's trippy because I'm like, yo, he goes tries it on, he gets the fitting done, suit is snazzy. I was like, bro, whatever it is, we're gonna pay for it, and I'm not gonna think about it twice. I kind of wish I'd have thought about it twice.
You see,
Really
back
wish I'd have
then,
thought about what you
would you
about
like
to
to
do.
apply for no credit card today?
Hey, bruh, can I tell you that's what it kind of felt like? Like they hit you with that line at the end of the statement at all times. Like, no, I don't want to apply for no goddamn North and credit card. Get that shit on my face. Give me this goddamn tie. But yeah, nah, broke best friends is real. Worst part is, took baby girl back to the mall when I went to go pick up the suit and got conned out of another $300 because she wanted to go to Urban Outfitters. I was like, what the hell is happening right now?
Yo, it's nothing like so sometimes we do drop my daughter off at her friend's house. And she's like 15 minutes from home. So she was like, hey, who's gonna pick me up, blah blah blah.
What do
So
you mean what happened?
I go get her. It's like 9 or 10 times. Can we stop by the
Oh
grocery
yeah,
store?
CJ
But
came
she's picky.
from that said
When I say
because he
picky,
kind of got married.
super picky. Like she don't eat chicken anymore. It's like yeah, but mad fruits. Like she's super.
She's vegetarian now?
I mean, nah, she'll eat some. She'll eat like shrimp steak.
Damn.
Chicken before she
Was
eat
it from one of those chairs?
yo, bro. It's not like she picks up what she has. For real art. Hold on, hold
Oh
on.
yeah, anybody got shotgun in
What's wrong, buddy? Is there something there or is there something not there? Or are you upset at something? What are you growling at? Do we got a problem with something? We can go find it. Do you need a hug? I don't know what the anybody speak dog growl? Like, 'cause he'll just sit up. What does that look? The other broke best friends of the dogs. They want your food, they want your snacks. They want whatever you got that they feel like they can take is theirs, and then you gotta pay for it. She said, "I speak for." Listen, can if you could speak pit bull, that would be great. Like that would be just tremendous. Cause the other one, she's old, so she's cantankerous and she's going deaf. So you could call her from anywhere in the goddamn house and you won't know where she is. So you have to walk through 4 levels to try to find her. Like, hey, you want to eat dinner tonight or nah? Too old for this shit. It's not even too old. I'm too fat. I don't walk all these stairs. Just don't want to do it. Are you okay? Okay. Do you need a hug? I don't. All right.
These kids
Yo,
aren't
can you hear
even
me?
Yeah.
Can the chat hear me better?
Can y'all hear him?
Yeah.
She said, "Yep."
I'm about to, I'm gonna say this. Why they mad quick to tell me the joint don't work and take their time and let me know if it works? Like, they mad quick to shoot you down.
Bruh, you can't. That's why you can't have nice. I keep telling you, this is why you can't have nice things.
Yo,
Keep telling y'all.
they mad quick. Yeah, you did. Cause you look how many comments you got, and then look at. Yo, it took you 2 minutes to tell me, but it took you 2.2 seconds to say that. Yo, we don't hear you.
I had to take my. She said the audacity.
Oh shoot, go balls. What up, man?
Salute to the
Oh
guys in the
man,
panel. Shout out, Go Bob. What's good, bro? Hella, hey. First of all, hey, Hella. I hope all is well, sweetie. Big prayers to the fam.
big facts, big facts.
Big prayers to the fam.
Many praises to those who come forward.
Of course, of course.
Whispers from hoodlums. Jack, if you don't,
I ain't mad at that.
she said she answered right away, but her fingers don't touch.
Yo, go to my girl
The sad part is I can in my mind's eye see her screaming at the screen as she's typing.
Man, nah. She's probably like, yeah.
Be like, I don't. There's a, it's a few people I don't want to smoke with. Hell is at the top of that list.
Oh man.
Sitting right up there on the top of that list. I don't want no smoke.
Welcome to Beast Coast TV. She said, I hate you both.
First of
Get
all,
your box so straight, bro.
there's too many F's in that word. I don't like it. This is
Wait, are they still there?
this is why
Yeah,
it's
so,
both.
yeah,
Yo.
Fortnite's undefeated with the kids.
These kids aren't even
Oh, facts.
AI.
Oh, don't get. And then he got the new phone, Daddy. Give me some V-Bucks. Bro, who got this phone while I'm not working?
Dead?
Time out. I, I watched my son go over to one of our friends' house, and we sit there just talking. But it's all adults. The lady was like, she's like, oh well, you if you want to, I can download the update for Fortnite on my PS5. You could play here. She said, that's how I'm yelling at my iPad. Oh, she was like, you can download the update. You could play here. I was like, well, you don't need that. She's like, no, go ahead, it's fine. Downloads the update. Kid logs in. First game, and we only had time for one game. I'm like, yo, we got to skedaddle. We got to get out of here. In the midst of the time of them logging in, loading up the game, by the time it's time for us to walk out the door, the kid walks away with 9 kills and a win. First game out the day, I was like, I don't even play this game, and I know I couldn't have done that.
No, I can do Call of Duty Fortnite too.
Nah, that something about Fortnite makes my head. Honestly, it's the building aspect.
I
I
tell
can't do
I
that.
tell I tell my son his work. I'm like, I said, you gotta play with builds you whack. Because in Call of Duty, you can't build nothing. You run
In
forward.
fact, it's either your gun and your feet, bruh. You running for it. Like it's your gun and your feet. That's it.
Oh
Like
my god.
that is wild work. Yeah.
Yo, yo, Tony, what
Is
the
it
heck?
both?
Yo, I can't, bro. They be itched.
We're both dead.
Yo, why do they yell every
Hey,
time
you
they
know
shoot
what's
somebody?
going
82? 72? Yo, he's one shot. He's one man.
Fam, they need everybody to know that they're low, and somebody needs to get to him. You be like, nobody's gonna get to him because
Yo,
he's probably not low and he's probably not one shot.
old boy right here, he's doing the super calculating. He should have only 3 health.
How do you know that? Is
But now
Old
they
what
boy,
do you
have.
old boy.
what type of mathematics are these?
Now, he's nice with the mathematics now, but it's like, yo, why are you doing that in this shooter, bro?
Like what's occurring right now? No, that's dope as hell though. That is dope
I
as hell,
call.
man.
I
That is
call
dope as hell.
this.
And never kids never cease to amaze me. They never cease to amaze
I
me.
already
Nah,
called it.
nah, it's I'll just need him to take care of me when he gets to that point. I'll drive him anywhere he wants to go. I don't care. Be security, chauffeur, whatever.
Hey, I'm
No, no, you already
I'm
called
just
it.
saying. At that point, just let me know that there's a look. Here's the thing, and I sat there and thought about that for a long while. I was like, damn, no, I want my kids to take care of me. I was like, no, 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 no. I do not even want them to come close to having to think about they're gonna have to take care of me.
I
The
don't even know where
biggest
the
success
box
that you
is.
can have is the ability to take care of your damn self.
I get up out of here.
'Cause
I'm not gonna let you fail. I ain't gonna let you fail. But
never gonna let you fail.
if you doing what you're supposed to be doing,
At, the
you ain't about
home
to be
is
broken.
always here for you.
But
Yeah,
there
you ain't
I
about to
Facts.
be
am, there I
broken.
am, there I
Oh,
am.
absolutely. That's not an option. But like if you are able to sustain the life you want without calling me, unless you just want to chit chat and we want to go out and do something, and I don't mind picking up the bill versus the fact that I have to pick up the bill, bruh,
Big difference.
do do very very big difference. Very very big difference. That phone call hit different when it's hey dad I need versus hey dad are you busy? No, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Because at that point now I'm intrigued. I want to do for you. I want to feel like I'm still the dad in your life. I still want to feel like I'm holding my weight in the midst of what's going on. No matter where your success is, I still want to go out and I want to take my children out. I still want to be enjoyed. I want to enjoy you as my child.
In the building,
Cheesecake was good, bro. How you feeling?
L. Sheffington in the house.
Fat boy was good, bro. Like that is wild work, man. That is wild work. So nah, man.
We talk about my son being an all-star, and then Gabe is super science project man.
Bruh. he sat there and he took first place in his school. He took first place in his county. So then we ended up at the state portion. I'm not
Mike G, he
the
was nuts.
Mike G was good, bro. Um, the category he was in was what was it called? Renewable energy and resources. So,
He got me beat.
man, I just want to make a what's that drink? The Pepsi and Mentos volcano just to get through the Coca-Cola and Mentos volcano. I'm good. I'm, I knew what I was doing. I was like, that was fine.
That was your fault.
Gabe's project was geared around um, which version of windmill generated the most energy. So he built three different windmills, three different types to see which one was the most powerful, which one gave off the best energy input and everything else. So I'm like, that is incredible. He did not place. He did not place. But and I had to let him know. I was like, Gabe, I was like, the fact that you made it to where you are, I was like, you realize there are kids who didn't even make it out to school. I was like, and that's not a bad thing. I was like, half the fight was just getting in the ring. And I was like, you showed up and you showed the hell out. And he's like, I know, Dad, I know. He's like, it makes me sad. I was like, and I'm sorry that it does. I'm genuinely sorry that it
He
does.
probably felt somebody would play stage or whack.
Bruh, he here's the thing. This is the part that threw me. the projects that actually won, one kid did one based on the best shape for solar panels for charging your electric car.
Bro, you're going the wrong way. You have to go this way.
Another one was what is the best? What was it? Renewable. It was a renewable energy source. So his was the best version of what's the best version of clean
Wait,
water
coming down with this
inside of your environment, and he used a bunch of different materials on how to actually filter out clean water. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn,
that's
like, bro, these projects were getting kind of crazy, and I'm like, what is happening? I forget what the third one was, but
Oh yeah,
you know,
you
we
got behind.
he kept his head up, he kept a smile on his face, and he always does that. So I was like, I know Gabe. I was like, I know my kid. Like for the most part, I can tell when he's kind of down. But at the
yeah.
same time, we went out to dinner. We're running around. We're doing things to keep his mind off of it. And then my daughter, she overhears him talking to his friend, and she was like, he was just like, he's like, man, he was like, it kind of blew me because that I win or I didn't even place. He was like, because I don't want my family to keep going and them seeing me not win. And he's like, but at the same time, they never stressed it. My dad kept telling me how proud I was. He took us out to dinner. He did everything he possibly could to make sure that the day was still good. And he was doing the same thing. Like everybody, we're gonna rally around you. 'Cause I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, this is not something that you see often. And I want you to know, no matter what the circumstances are, where you are, it's still fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I was a little sick because we went to Fogo de Chao, and we had dinner and everything. As I went to go park the car, and I had to walk back. The wife calls and she was like, "Hey, Gabe wants to know can he get the Wagyu steak?" I was like, "Wagyu steak?" I was like, "Is that in the midst of the buffet?" She's like, "Nah, it's another $150 on top." But I was like, "Absolutely fucking not." And it was an immediate like, "Absolutely not." When I overheard him now say all this, like when Liv, my daughter, she came back and told me. When I heard him say all this, I was like, "Man, let's go get you that Wagyu." Like now, them be the moments where you just like. All right, man.
Bane kicks in the
Just,
building. What's good, Bane?
just go get what's good, babe. Like, let's just go get this shit. I don't care. Let's just go get it.
YOLO.
Cause and I was like, and as a dad, you get this. It is hard to tell your kids no
If you're done with this, come clean it out.
when they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Oh, I didn't
Like
finish that.
when your kids
Pull
are
it out.
actually
Pull it out.
doing the job that they have in front of them, when they're excelling beyond the expectations, when they're overshooting more times than not, it's difficult to sit there and tell them no if they come to me and they say, "Hey, Dad, can I get this game?" Or "Hey, Dad, can we go here?" "Hey, Dad, can I have this?" The quickest thing I want to do is run down the checklist and be like, "All right, bet. What your grades look like? Is your room clean? Did you walk the dogs?" Them three things will get you, honestly speaking, my damn near my wallet. Real talk. Because I can't, I don't have the fight to sit there and tell you no and make up some reason, especially when we have the resources. I grew up not having the resources, but still being able to check off all those boxes and knowing I still can't ask for it.
Yeah.
So coming from that space, I can't tell them no. I'm like, yo, if it's here, all right, like shit. It'd be times where I'm like, yo,
Did you clean my car?
yeah, like you cut the grass, yeah, I cut the grass. All right, go cut it again. Leave it a little longer this time. Like I don't know what to do right now. just saying, like nah, they be on top of their shit, and I just kind of I catch the vibe on it. That's all I could ask for. That's genuinely all I could ask for.
Same way over here, man. Like, can't get the new beats. You made Prince Bottom, I guess I can't tell you no.
The moment that report card roll in, fam, they got a good solid 2 weeks with no probably isn't even an answer. Like that's not even in their vocabulary anymore. You just be like, fuck. Like like I'm happy for your success, but I need you to fail just a little bit. Like just a
Yeah, just
little bit.
take it easy.
Well,
You don't have to.
well, Sigma box fights it. Invite you.
Just a little
How
bit.
did he say? Greetings to people. What's good? Shoes up, sleep, man.
Good, man.
That's my nigga. He's one of the coolest dudes out here.
That shit throws me for a loop every time. But like I said, blessed to be in a position to be able to do it. So if I can, I always will. I'm never gonna stop.
Gotta keep
Never
that
gonna stop.
that good legacy going. They do it for the next one.
It's even funnier when looking at the grand scheme of it. What I like, I said I was talking to one of my homeboys about this. He was like, "What do you think your life is, or what do you think your life will be?" I was like, "In the physical or in the metaphorical sense?" He was like both. I was like, "Well, and the physical is just here." I was like, At the end of the day, when I put in my grave or my urn, whatever happens to my body, whatever the case is, wherever that plaque is, it says Polar, blah blah blah. It's gonna have a birth date. It's gonna have a death date. That dash in between ain't gonna tell you shit. The only thing that I'm gonna have left behind to do that is hopefully my kids. If I can produce two decent members of society to the world, I've done all that I can do
They
at
carry the
the end of it.
legacy. They carry the legacy.
Bro, just carry on. Just carry. Here's the thing: you ain't gotta go save the world. Just just be okay.
Yeah.
Just be okay. Like as a dad, that right there in itself means the world to me. Just be okay. All the other shit is just mm-mm, mm-mm.
Everything else will sort itself out. And big thing,
That's all that matters.
surround yourself
That,
with good people. You don't need
that
500 people. You need
we need
five. You
five.
don't need
Five good. Well, what's the guy from the Sopran? I think he's from the Sopranos.
yeah,
He was like what he say? He was like I don't need 1,000 people. He's like I just need five good motherfuckers to take over
yeah,
the world. He's like me
yeah.
and five good motherfuckers, we can run this shit. And I heard him. I heard him, and I was like, that makes sense. The quality of people you surround yourself by will eventually dictate how far you could go. Because one of the quickest things I respect and I love doing, I love seeing people who are either doing just as good, if not better than me, because I love to clap for other people.
Facts.
I love to clap for other people because two things are occurring at that moment. Number one, I'm recognizing the fact that you're doing something so amazing that I'm gonna stand here and make sure if nobody else is clapping for you, I'm clapping for you. If nobody else is saying,
Yep.
damn great job, damn good job, here are your flowers, I'm gonna make sure I'm doing it. Then on the other end, there's the part of me that now has sparked my competitiveness because I'm like, damn, if you could do this, I know for a fact I could probably
Right.
pull it off.
You gotta
Let me
uplift
try.
each other. You gotta have people uplifting each other.
But that's the whole thing. Other people will look at that shit as, hey, shout out to Quick Cutie, shout out to Kiki. When she sat there and saw me making reels, she was one of the first people to reach out and offer me advice on how to do this, how to modify things like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I truly appreciate it. Because
Right.
honestly speaking, I just started doing that shit just out of fun because I needed to get out of my own comfort zone. So she was like, I couldn't like your shit fast enough. She was like, I'm so thankful to see that you were actually doing something with it and actually stepping out there and excuse me. So I'm like, I truly, truly appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. It's one of
Like
those
every,
things where,
go ahead.
okay, I'm sorry.
No, you good. One of those things. What?
No, it's just one of those things where, like I said, I love seeing it for others. I know for a fact what it does for me, and I want to continue to see it occur around me. Because if you surround yourself, what Howard said, if you surround yourself by 9 millionaires, well, with 9 millionaires, eventually you'll become the 10th. But if you surround yourself by nine broke motherfuckers,
Good
you'll
end.
probably be the 10th as well. Pay attention to your circle.
So like I told you before, I told you plenty of times. I still listen to Dream Champs. I've been listening, been watching. If I'm at work, I listen to it. And
Hmm.
my favorite episode going with Cameron for many reasons. Right? Like, Cameron says, I don't want to talk to nobody. And I called him, yo, what you doing? How you doing? Yo, I'm maintaining. He said, yo, why are you still doing it? I don't need to be surrounding myself with nobody who's just maintaining. If you're not trying to do better, I don't need you around me.
That's a and that's a real statement. But I find myself saying that same shit more times than not because there's a piece of me that has to remain. I need to remain humble. we was talking about this previously. Like I have to remain humble because I understand the fact that at any given point in time, whenever God decides, it all can go away. The part of me that remains humble, remains hungry, but also remains thankful. It has to, and for me, that's just me. It has to be that way because I know for a fact if I can keep those three things, if I can keep that in focus, I can keep striving to move forward. I'm sitting here and I'm watching individuals who carry themselves in a way where it was just like, yo, you have your moments where it's just like, yo, I can do whatever the hell I want. I'm this, that, and the third. And it's weird because the first person that jumps in my mind when I think about that, it was literally a clip of Diddy screaming that. I think you may have seen it. He was literally in his office. He was on the phone with somebody, and he hangs up the phone. And he's like, "I can do whatever I want. No, I can't be stopped." And I was just like, I feel like this is gonna catch up with you. Like I feel like the, the part of being humble has to remain at the forefront of whatever you do. Blessings will fall in line. Things will happen the way that they do. All things will take place as they should, as long as you remain humble, thankful, and hungry.
Because if you're not, if people know you like arrogant, cocky, you know everything, nobody knows you.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Man, if I can't be in a room where I'm the dumbest person, I'm in the wrong room because I know for a fact I have something to learn. I need to do that. And even in sneaker battles, I still sit here, whether I'm a battler or whatever, I still sit here as a student because there are so many things that I have never seen in one way or another. So I sit there still with wide eyes when I see a pair of sneakers get pulled out, and I'm just like, damn, I've never seen that. Like that's incredible.
I'll be the first one to hang on the phone. You know what that is? Nope.
Nope.
Tell me about it.
Please,
Tell me about it. I'm here.
enlighten me.
I'm here for it. Please tell me
Yeah.
about it. I'm here.
But once I know, I'm stashing and storing in the memory tank, and I love to operate like that because there's so many individuals out here who have so much more knowledge. There, I guarantee there's a universe full of people with 3 to 4 more times universes full of knowledge that I have no clue about, and I want to be able to learn that. I want to be able to soak that up. So I'll always sit here and listen with open ears and wide eyes because it's always a surprise. It's a beautiful thing. I love it.
Well, since you brought it up, I'm gonna go ahead and ask a question. Since you want to bring up sneakers,
Since we're here,
on such a, on what's that people call it sneakers, you know?
that's what this is. That's what this is. Okay, okay. I thought it was just
I
two
didn't
guys
know.
talking.
I thought we were just chilling.
I wasn't aware.
So, what was the sneaker?
Hey, we don't talk about
What
why I
was
don't
the best appreciation? What was the sneaker that caught Pola's attention? Like, yo, the sneaker is dope. And what was the sneaker that triggered
I definitely didn't have
the
everybody.
collection addiction that we all have? It's an addiction. I don't care what nobody says. It's more. It's a
No,
hobby. It's addiction.
it is. All right. Okay. So visual aids help more than I can realize. And if I've said this more times than I can count. I've said this more times than I can say. If you know me, you know for a fact where it started off at. Now, the interesting thing about it though is the addiction, the building of everything kind of took a different tone. And it's mainly because when I was able to get just a few pairs. So this will always be to the death of me. This is gonna be my baby. There's there's no way around it. There is no way.
Other people, third party.
If heaven has a sneaker store, I pray to God these are in my size. Because this is all I can ask for. This is all I can ask for. I remember this shoe, especially as a young man. Um,
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Did I end up with?
It was my, what was it? It was my, I remember when it retroed, it was in 2011. It was like, all right, cool. This is back way back when ones wasn't getting love like that.
Yeah,
So
the
this
ones
was
have been
like,
together for a long time.
Oh, they didn't get a lot of love because this was back during the time where it was every new release. So anything before it was just forgotten about. But I remember when they re-retro these, I was in high school and I was like, damn, I still love that drink. I remember seeing these in elementary school. This was I want to say it was my third grade class. Remember walking in and kid, was it Kevin Wilkins came in that drink. He had these drinks on. And I was like, bro, I don't know what that is, but I love it. He's like, you ain't never seen the Jordan 1? I was like, no, I had not. And extra little pieces. My family was very, very poor. Both of my parents were drug addicts. More times than not, my grandmother was there to raise me. So whatever she could afford is what I could have, which was no, 9 times out of 10, either pay less shoes or if I got really, really lucky, she was able to get one of her friends to take her on base and she would find me a pair of like $50 Nike runners. I wasn't, them things were one of the best things I could ask for. So I remember asking, I was like, yo, what are those? You never seen a pair of Jordan ones? I was like, absolutely not. I have not. And he was like, these are these. He was like, this Michael Jordan shoe. And I was like, damn. The, f- it was the simplicity about the sneaker in itself, but it was also so very loud. It's just one of them things that like when you see it, you can't unsee it. So it was just like the black and red contrast, the beautiful Nike sign, and genuinely speaking, just the quality in itself. Because I also remember when they came out with the old love, new love pack. I remember grabbing that pack, thinking I was gonna get these drinks, and was sorely mistaken to find out number one, it was a mid. It is what it is. Number two, it was the white toe version, and it threw me off because the tongue was it wasn't stiff. It was that like that running pants material. So I was just like, damn, it is what it is. I had it. I wasn't mad about it because this is when eBay was just starting to pop off. You had to be careful what you was buying in that drink because you could get a fake, which I caught a pair of sevens that was a fake, and I was just like, this isn't
eBay was when you
digressing,
can get it. Because I remember
Br- bruh.
2000,
eBay,
around
ugh,
2000 and 2003 when I was in college, I seen man dudes with like Jordan 11s, white and royal blue, white and green. Like, bruh, when, when did you think these came out?
fam. The the moments in time where you sitting there and you looking at it and you just like the part that trips me out is as many fakes as we saw back then, they're now making a shit now. Neither here nor there. This is the first pair that caught my eye. This is the first pair that caught my eye. But the pair that really started the addiction though, I ain't gonna even hold you. This this pair, this is my 2015 pair. Right after my divorce, I was trying to build back up, just get my life back in order, get everything situated. And I had a lot of stuff that I either had to get rid of or I had to sell off, just cover my losses. Things started going well, still working, just grinding it out. I knew these were getting released. My buddy, he was the manager over at the Sports Zone. I was like, yo, I was like, I don't mean to hit you up like this, but he was like, you want the fours? I was like, absolutely. I was like, can you hold me down? He was like, bro, don't worry, I got you. So I had my pad to the side. Pull up to the store. He's like, get here by this time. You ain't gotta worry about it. Just come on in. I got there 8:30 ish, 8:35 ish. Standing outside. Literally, lady was she's like, the store don't open till 10. Blah blah blah. She's like, unless you got a ticket. Do you have a ticket? I was like, and I was about to say no. He's like, yeah, he got one. Come on in. Let me in. I ate my bread. Dapped him up. I told him, I was like, yo, I catch you. Appreciate you. I skedaddle. Get on about my way. This is where shit gets interesting because what was it, about a month, maybe a month and a half later, they did a restock on sneakers. I hit on the restock too.
Nice.
So I was like, all right, bet I got two pairs. Oh, I'm eating, I'm loving. This is where I'm thinking like, okay, well, why don't you keep the pair you want, sell this other pair, you can pay a bill, I'm trying to think. I'm genuinely trying to think even mindedly. I'm genuinely trying to be an adult. I was like, okay, well, I'll tell them, eventually, 3, 4, excuse me, 3, 4 years later, eventually never came. And then this is when I knew it was a problem because I walked into a resale shop and then I picked up the third pair. There are 3 pairs of these in my house, right?
Only one still gets one.
Only one still gets worn. And that pair has been to Disney World. That pair is one of the best worn fours I had, and I've taken like, bro. When I tell you I've taken care of this shoe, the laces are still the same color as these white ones, bro. It's maybe a little minimal star loss, but still, I've taken care of this shoe like this shit was one of my kids. Like, bruh, when I tell you this shoe still like besides the actual like besides the creasing
Yeah,
maybe
but where the netting's at, that's
like
about it.
bruh like I when I tell you like I kept these shoes and bruh just so y'all know I'm not lying when I tell I've worked these drinks like these went through Disney World with me. These are easily probably one of my most comfortable shoes in my collection, and it's 3 pairs of float. This is 3 pairs floating around. That's when I knew it was an addiction, and I kind of never looked back. I never, I never looked back. I
Now
never
we're
looked back.
here. Now we're here.
We're weirdly here. Like, we're here. We're here in a good way. We're here.
So
So,
outside of like regular chain stores, Foot Locker, Nike, what are like three of your go-to spots for kids?
oh, bro. Okay, so I love dealing with my local resellers. Here, one of the main reasons I loved. So let me shout out number one, the Sneak City. I've gotten a couple grills off of them. Um, shit. Who? Shout out my boy VA Drip. Shout out I got a whole community I'm actually kind of tapped in with. Shout out my boy Kick Lord. Shout out my boy Push. Shout out my man Savage. Shout out Lil Blue Riding Hood. I have a lot of resellers that I've bought from. Shout out Sunset Sneakers. Yeah, I see them all over YouTube. These I bought quite a few pairs off of them. One of the most infamous or famous pairs I bought from them were the Monty McFly's. Um, I shout out Casa Souls. I deal with a lot of resellers, and mainly because on different occasions, shout out my man John, shout out DW Thrifts. Um, One of the main reasons is because number one, if this is your business, I always want to be able to say, "Yo, I did business with this person." I always want to give everybody a shot. And at the end of the day, if you got what I want, I'm never gonna stress over it. Um, Number two is the fact that people look at me and they'll say, "Oh, well, you'll just pay the high and you'll keep moving, or you won't think about that." So I'm like, "Nah, not really." Shout out DMV Hood, DMV singers as well. Um, and they was like, "You won't think about it. You'll just pay the high and you'll get over." I'm like, at the end of the day, if me paying a little bit extra because I missed the drop that may have occurred on on a random Saturday or whatever the case was, um if that means that a mom who's working a couple extra shifts to get her kid to get her son or her daughter the sneakers so she doesn't have to pay what I pay, or the kid who's out there mowing some lawn so he doesn't have to pay what I pay, I'll pay resale. That seems fair to me. That seems definitely fair to me because at the end of the day, I know for a fact there aren't as many people out there in the world who have the ability to do this. So from that perspective, if I can take a harder hit to the chest, so that kid who's out there busting his ass at Chick-fil-A or McDonald's or wherever they're working at to just get this shoe, or that mom who's pulling them double shifts just so she can afford those shoes for resale, I'll take the hit. I don't mind it. I'll take that hit. And also I like investing in people. it's not just buying a sneaker for me personally. It's me also. It's me creating a connection. It's me creating hopefully a bond with a person. It's people right now who I buy sneakers from. Shout out my man Just Feet, who's in LA. It's plenty of people who I purchase sneakers from who, for me personally, bruh, if they got time, if they're in my city, if they say, yo, Polo, I got your pair, you want me to pull up, man, pull up. If they come here, literally come on inside, have a seat, meet my family, like have cop a squat. Let's sit there and talk. It's not just buying a sneaker for me. It's building a bond. It's building a relationship, and that's how I've always done my best to operate. Because at the end of the day, like anybody can buy a shoe. It takes a different type of person to be able to create a connection with someone, and I always do my best to do that. So that I deal with a lot of resellers. Um, the Sneak City is a great one. It's a spot in my Montgomery Mall. It's called Kicks, Kickz, SB. I bought a couple pairs from them.
I've seen you
Um,
tag him a few times.
yeah. Shout out to my man Cement Cream. He stayed with crazy shit. He's the one who I got the J Balvin, the early J Balvin threes from the Black Rios. Um, District One in New York, they had some shit. We we went to New York. It was about 2 weeks ago, Memorial Day weekend, and we were just out in the city. He was like, "Yo, I went to go check on my man Ho." Shout out my guy, and he was like, "Yo, next day we just was out in the streets." And he was like, "Well, I want to go here. Let's go here." I was like, "Okay, cool. I got this sneaker shop I want to go to. Let's go check into that drink." Bro, I went in there. I was like, I'm not thinking about much. I walked out with 5 boxes and I wasn't trying to. And those are the photos I sent you. And you was just like, "Hey, bro, you got chill." Like you saw my closet. I was like, "Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting." And then we just went and we had Vietnamese food. It was really, really good. It was a drink called Saigon Social. It was delicious. Um, yeah, no, these are the spots I go to. I always do my best to tag the people I buy from, um, because at the end of the day, if I find a good person who does good business, I always want them to, number one, keep doing good business, but also at the same time, I know for a fact, as many good people out there is twice as many shitty individuals or bad people. So I always do my best if I have the opportunity. If somebody asks me, "Yo, where you get these from?" So I got them from him. He may have your size. Go talk to him about price. I'm never gonna tell anybody anybody's price. That's the one thing I won't do. Go talk to them. Tell them I sent you. Maybe
That's
that'll
cool
help.
that you pay less than the next person. I got you. I got you.
Here's the thing. I hope I pay a little bit more because if I send you somebody, I'm hoping you won't charge them as much.
That's not the way around. We hope for the best.
All right, but
I don't really know how that works.
I'm hoping that's not the case. But I always try to do just the little things because, like I said, the best part of being in this community with all the ups and downs and dirt and all that other jazz is genuinely the community portion of it.
Well, that's one thing I left off your intro. This man has one of the most viral moments in YouTube, social media. What was that? Was that 2 years ago? Was that 2 years ago?
2 years ago. 2 years ago, Boston got sold.
So what? How should I ask this? Because I know you mentioned it a few times. Must have.
Yeah.
So what kicked that? What kicked that? The hunt for those. What kicked it off? The Air Max.
It so roughly what about 6 years ago, I started my list, and it was my list of grails. And it was just like literally just we all have our what if sneakers. We all have our sneakers like, yo, if I ever hit the lottery, if I ever get this amount of money, I'm gonna go do da 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 da. Um, when I started doing well in my career, I I was able to buy one of the first ones off my list. And weirdly enough, would you like to see the first one I got off the list?
Sure, sure.
Wait, I'm
You
going after
said
the
ask the
wrong
question.
person.
Yeah, that logo in the back tells me very different.
How do I keep getting this now?
Uh,
Wait, how did you? I think I'm quit. Let's go. All right, let's play this on public. Let's play this on public.
so this one was a this was a major grail for me, and it was a grail for a couple of different reasons. It was one, it was when I actually started making. I think that was when I had my first six-figure deal, my first six-figure contract, and I was just like, okay, this is gonna be it's gonna get different. But this was the first one. This is the Nike Yeezy Net. Um, if you know, you know. If you don't, please allow me to elaborate. This is the collab that Kanye West did with Nike, obviously. Subtle, the subtle things about this shoe. Hold on, let me help out here. The subtle things about this shoe is obviously the Nike sign glows. Um, the sole glows as well. Like it's just a beautiful shoe, and this the shoe has been worn. Like you can tell the shoe's been worn. I wear everything. Um, but like it's one of the only the Nike Yeezy models that actually glows on the Nike check. So um, I'll never forget. I walked into my local. It was a Cool Kicks in VA to be specific. It was a Cool Kicks in VA. That's where they actually started at. Not the one in LA. The one in VA is the better of the two. But digress. Um, this was sitting in a glass case. I'll never forget. I came in the joint and we were having a conversation, and I was like, "Yo, how much I want for them drinks?" They told me the price, and I was like, "Okay, I'll see you in 28 days." He's like, "You serious?" I was like, "God willing, all things according, I will see you in 28 days." I left, went home, did all I was supposed to do, and everything came up as it was supposed to. 27 days later, I showed back up. I had the missus with me. The whole fam was out. And we were just out doing some light shopping, just doing some shopping. I walked back in there. I was like, yo, you mind wrapping those up for me? And they was like, what? I was like, go ahead and wrap those up for me. And they was like, you serious? I was like, bruh, wrap up my sneaker, please.
And then you say it again.
Bro, he does.
Please. And I said, please. And they was just like, I respect. Um, Packaged it up, original box and everything. And I also bought the homage to home Jordan ones. It was the release day. As a matter of fact, it was the release day of the homage to home Jordan one. Because I'll never forget, it was I bought those for like 200 flat.
Yeah, look at tough. Those
Oh
are
no.
I didn't realize that there was a friends and family pair. The leather is that leather is tumbled and it's so beautiful. I was like, oh, have mercy. Um, I bought both of these, left the store, went and took the wife, bought her whatever she had asked for. I think she wanted a purse. I got her that. Took the kids shopping, and then we went and sat down and had dinner. And I'm sitting at the table, and something said, I was like, bro, I know for a fact my account is negative. Popped open the screen, and I was still blessed to be able to still see like five digits. And I was just sitting there staring. Like at that point, I just kind of put my head in my neck, and my wife looked. She was like, "What's wrong with you? You okay?" I was like, I never would have thought.
Tito with the
I,
builder.
Tito, my guy, was good, bro. Um, shout out to Tito. Tito was making some crazy ass content. Like shout out to Tito. He been on his shit, look.
You know what he
Shout
was
out to that
doing?
man.
I might, unless I missed it, because when he go live on IG, I see people on there doing showcases. Tito was
Fam,
funny, but
I stay missing him. Tito be and he be having some hitters on there. I was like, damn, Tito. Um, shout out to Tito. Shout out to that man.
Tito, man.
Um, and I just kind of sat there and I just I as much as I wanted to, like I couldn't hold back the happy tears. And I just sat there and I cried for a second. And she was like, what, she's like, what's wrong? And and I showed her the account. And she was like, okay. I was like, but do you know how much we just spent today? She was like, no. I was like, and you'll never have to worry about that. And that was the best feeling in the world. Cause like, bro, I know what it feels like to have to worry about like, if the lights gonna be on or shit, if you gonna have a place to come back to where the lights are on. Like, I remember using the oven as heat, but these are things that my kids will never even have to. This shit doesn't even click into their thought process of life. And I love that. That means I've done something right. So this was my grill, and this started off my list. I created my dragon list from there, and it was just like, I bet two waffle color faces on.
Yo,
These croissant color people getting out of pocket nowadays.
what's crazy is she must not have seen what she. You have to get sentenced for that son. She must not have seen what she looked like when she was on the IG Live the other day.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm
I'm
just
just
saying,
saying.
you're not a dog. Like, cut it out.
Bro, two stages, two stages away from Tisha Campbell, and she thinks she's running it out here. It's,
Yeah,
like, you are not Pam. You are Gina. Stop doing this. But nah, it was I created my little dragon list, and then like every pair I just started slowly knocking off. And I started off in sections of five. Um it was this one, then it turned into always fam, always, bro.
put
Um
some respect on her
like
lack of melanin. It's all right.
doing on my lack of melanin is wild work.
I did.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
Um bro, she's just rowdy. She's a bully everywhere she goes. Like I swear for Jesus. Um but now like it just started off my little list, and I started just going through just either it was a pair that I knew was gonna either be it wasn't just about the fact of the expensiveness, it was the exclusivity, but it was also the fact of like, all right, bet if I could do this, what could I do? And it started turning into challenges after a minute. Like real talk, it started to feel like, all right, bet what can you do? I'll never forget right before I bought the mags, I bought the Red Octobers, and I remember somebody sitting there telling me, "Yo, you got to buy the Red Octobers." I was like, nah, maybe. I'm a completionist, and I recognize that within myself. The moment that I completed the Nike Easy Run one. The last pair I actually got was 2 years ago in this house. It was essentially a moving present. I got the Zens. Then I turned around and was like, all right, bet. Now I got to start on the twos. Got the platinums out the way. My man, he was like, you gotta get the red Octobers. I was like, fine, 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 fine. The moment I said the words fine, a pair popped up, and I was like, okay, it's for a really good price. Let me go ahead and jump on this, grab them joints, and then after that, I grabbed the last pair I actually grabbed at SneakerCon in Philly. It was the Solars. So, but it was honestly just a dragon list. It was for me. It was just like I had to slay the beast. I had to clear everything off my deck. So now that I do have what I consider to be everything off the list, like no BS. I remember buying the Red Octobers, and I was sitting on the couch and I was just cooling. My man, he hit me. He was like, "Bruh," he was like, at this point you just got to get the Air Max. He was like, "You gotta get the mags." I was like, "I'm not doing that. That's dumb." And he was like, "You're gonna get the mags," and he just kept saying, "I was like, whatever. I'm not doing that." Sit on the couch and no bullshit. Like 3 months later, everybody kept asking, like, what's the next pair? What's the next pair? I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna buy the Marty McFlys. And I laughed at it. That beautiful woman upstairs sat there. She was like, is that something you really want to do? I was like, yeah, when we hit the lottery. And I laughed at her. She was like, no, babe, seriously, like, is that something you really want to do? I was like, are we really having this conversation right now? And I'm like, I'm like, you know how much this shoe costs, right? And she's like, yeah, but you just bought us a house. You've taken us on a couple of vacations. Like you've done everything that you were supposed to do for your family. I don't think it's bad that you do something for yourself. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like, are you really sure about this? And she was like, I've watched you spend on us like it's without a second thought. She's like, I've also watched you spend that same price on just a bunch of different shoes. It's no different. And I was just like, okay. I put out a text message to a homeboy. I was like, yo, I'm looking for the mags. He was like, you serious? I was like, yeah. He hit me back. He was like, talk to these guys. And that's when he put me through the Sunset Sneakers. From there, it was history. It was history. So
And this was when there was like stretches of man IG live. So everyone was on lockdown, right? Most
yep,
people were. Yeah, yeah,
yep.
yeah. I know it was you, Ho, can't remember the other dudes. Like I know if I see him,
Kick, Kick Lord, me, yeah. Shout out to Ross. Shout out to all the talk uncut. Like, that's
yeah, yeah,
family.
yeah. Sorry, yeah,
Shout out, that's family right there. Yeah, we was damn near live every night. If it wasn't an unboxing, it was a wild ass conversation. Um, and it was just good folks. So y'all, but you, who hurt you? Who hurt you? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Shout out to Carmel. Shout out to Danny Shade, the heavy on the shade, heavy on the shade because that's what she be in. That's why her complexion's so fair. Uh, yeah. Nah, I mean,
put
it
you in the hot
was
seat, bro. Put you in the hot seat,
go for it.
bro. Favorite part of the show, this or that.
Damn. All right.
Getting deboed by the children while you're live on IG, or getting deboed by Wifey on IG.
Hey, fam. I, which one would I have? Would I choose or would I not choose?
I wait.
I hit. I want to say dealing with the kids trolling me on IG Live is easier because I can kind of like shove them off maybe. But my daughter done, fam, my daughter done got next level with that ish. Like my son, he'll kind of sit in, he's still kind of my little man for the most part. Like he'll come in,
Yeah.
he'll just vibe with me, and he may not even want to be on camera. He'll just cool out. My daughter, oh, she'll come in there and just she literally sat there while I was on one live and sat there and told me, "Bro, you're basic. Get your money up, not your funny up." What
Oh,
the fuck does that mean? Why, why would you say that?
these kids
What's
play too
happening?
fast.
Bruh, that came out of nowhere, and I was just like, what's going on right now? I would pick the kids just because once the missus is in this space, there's physical assault that's gonna happen. I'm gonna be abused, and everybody just be sitting there watching like, yo, dial 911. You see me blinking. Like, what's the little symbol for help? Like, is like y'all see me and I
Oh,
need help.
they're doing in the background.
Yes. Like y'all just be letting this happen. She said, little mama's my spirit. Stop it. Just stop it. Like just she just be on one. I will definitely choose the kids because the missus can't have nothing. Can't have nothing.
Steak and shrimp or steak and ribs?
Depends on the type of ribs because now you got me questioning it. And also, real talk, did they clean the shrimp correctly? Did they clean the shrimp from the front and the back? Pause.
Like debating it.
I'm just saying,
It's
you
best of
better
the best. It's best of the best.
let's do steak and shrimp. I'll do steak and shrimp.
Hawaii or Europe?
Ooh, Europe has been incredible. No, Hawaii has been beautiful. Just on some chill time. Um, you want a beach, you want to pull up, you want to lay out, you want to relax. I think it's more than. I think that's an incredible vibe. But Europe, that's a different mode. Like that's a whole. I will probably pick Europe every time. And that's just off the food by itself.
No poop lines.
No, thank you. Thank you. Like no poop lines. I can't do that.
France or Morocco?
France, France.
The candy you discovered in Europe or the candy and snacks you grew up on?
I'm a I'm gonna go with the candy I discovered in Europe because the snacks that I grew up on don't even hit the same no more. Like you notice, like it don't even, bruh. A Snickers bar, what used to be 50? I hate sounding like so. It used to be 50 cents, still the same size. You probably go get a king size pause for like $1.15. Now that's same, bruh. Nah, I'm definitely gonna vibe with the snacks, the candy and snacks I discovered over there. That shit's crazy. Europe travels, bruh. Hella, I literally we're going back to Paris in September. We're going back to Paris in September. We're going back to London in October. We literally have a grocery list because I'm not even joking. Like, bruh, we have a grocery list of things that we bring back. Butter is always on that list at this point, and chocolate is just a must. It's it's nothing comparative. It's nothing comparing, nothing touching that shit in America. Nothing.
Your daily tea, coffee from Morocco.
Huh? Wait, what's happening?
Okay, so the coffee had to come with a caveat because the coffee also came with the chocolate as well. So if it's just the missus has made the coffee, she brought back a couple of tins of it.
Everything that you got drunk on, that was like food drunkenness that I witnessed.
Fam, hey, you don't like, bruh, like E. I got you. Got to have a cup of this coffee, fam. Especially to make that shit end
Bro,
about.
you were slumped on your side.
It was killed. I couldn't do nothing at that point. I'm done. My daily tea. I'm gonna go with my daily tea, and it's a good thing. It's my daily tea. It's the start of my day. It's the start of my routine, and it keeps me moving. So I'm gonna go with my daily tea.
You sure? Because you relive.
I
That's
can't have that every day. E.
that's
Like if I get that every day, I'm not productive. I'm losing jobs. I'm not I don't know what's going on in my life. I'm pretty sure I may lose a child. Like no, that is that's vacation polar. Like that is yeah no.
that
My
was an
daily tea.
experience, all right. Like that was like next level.
E. I ordered what was it, the Madagascar roast. It was the Madagascar because when you go into the shop, there's 300 flavors on the wall from all different countries, and I'm just like, yo, you hate it here. Um, it's 300 different flavors, and they're all from different countries. So you're like, okay, cool. In this book that they give you, that's pretty much the size of a goddamn yellow pages. Side note: a yellow pages for you people who are under the age of 30 is a book you had to open to find businesses before Google. Just throwing that out there. Um, you pick the one.
Thank you, Hella. Thank you, Hella. Yes, I am. And she was.
The audacity. You want to clean this? You know, it's supposed to be because so the book they tell you like it tells you each one of the flavors, each one of the roasts, if it's more sweet, if it's more mild, if it's more intense, and even the caffeination levels, and also the way that they also give you helpful tips. So I chose it was a Madagascar roast, and it was very, very sweet. It was heavy on the vanilla chip. But I also ordered this pastry as well. The pastry came to the table and it had like this decorative chocolate piece on it. I said, "Oh, this about to get real." The moment that I put the chocolate into the coffee and poured the coffee over and it melted down, I said, "I'm out. I'm done." That is not something you do every day. That is for for me as a fat man. That is the equivalent of a perk 30. I can't do those every day. That is
Massive.
like you can't just be out here doing perk 30s just on some all right, man. It's a Tuesday, just pop one. No, fool. Like you got work, you got to pick up the kid.
Doing that every day is like super big back energy, bro.
Son, that's big, way big back. That's at that point when your knees no longer look like knees, like they look like angry smiley faces. Nah, I can't do that. My tea, like I said, my tea. keeps me regular, keeps me motivated, and it helps me at least stay slightly calm. And I'll have anywhere between 1 or 2 cups of those. So I'll go on my daily tea.
BMW or Mercedes Benz?
BMW. The one of my dream cars, and I know it's unrealistic as hell, is the quarter to eight, the 745. I love that 745 two door, the big body. I fucking love that car. I genuinely love that car. But I also know how many problems that car has in just BMW and genuine in general. So it is just a dream.
I learned that the hard way. I used to have the 745 Li, and so I think I was making decent money, no family, just me, no kids,
Yup.
no nothing. So so you can go down the avenue of paying for repairs, because the repairs are, especially if they're like electronic problems, right?
Mhm.
It's never easy.
Yep.
So then I've read somewhere that like brand new this car is $130,000. It was made for someone who can afford $130,000 car, not a $30,000 used car. I was
No.
like, yo, oh, I'm not about to keep putting money. Yo, the windows started going down by itself. I'm driving on the interstate, the windows going down.
Fake work.
Yes, it worked. We're,
Jackson
he's
shit.
late. He's late. Anyway,
She didn't wear the titty mug at with your light skin. It's downstairs on the counter. I try to keep a new mug at all different times.
I mean, well, Fanny said Ewan got a tractor on for you, and she horse and buggy in Amish town. Get out of here.
What is yo? That is rowdy work. That tractor way more costs way more than that BMW. I'm just saying. And you getting your money's worth out of the work it gets done.
We trying out here, bro. We trying. Travis Scott collabs or J Balvin collabs?
Travis Scott, and mainly just because he's had more hits than misses. Um, I'll respectfully say this: the the threes have been the best collab for J Balvin, and I we all know that. Like that ain't nothing new. The ones were they were okay. The twos were, but everybody got them. Everybody got them. The
I don't.
threes were what the twos?
I have no choose.
No twos.
No choose. So maybe if you really want me to take it there about the
N-
two,
I'm not,
I can. But if people who like two, more power to you. But
and that's why I won't yuck your yum. Everybody has a different. I'm one of my favorite Jordan twos is literally the Carmelo Anthony colorway. I love the Denver Nuggets colorway he did with those. That literally is one of the main things that sparked my love for the two. Those and the wingets. Um, if everybody may not like the shape, everybody may not like the fit, everybody may not like the cut. I'm not understandable. I mean, the show is sponsored by John Deere.
I wish. I wish.
It would be crazy. I'm not mad at it. I can't be mad at it. It just depends. But no, the threes were his best work. Um, from the Rios and and the sunset and the sunrises, the Balvins, the sails and the black ones. The quality is incredible. I love the entire pop of color. I love the brightness. I love everything about it. But Travis just he kind of been on a run that hasn't been stopped yet. He's had some flops. Don't get it twisted, because I don't like the Canaries. I don't like the Canaries that just came out. I'm not a fan. Um,
So
but
I
those
think I
were
said this before. I think I said in the last
well,
episode. If those joints did not say Travis Scott, nobody on Sneaker YouTube would be doing live copies for their joint.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because they try to figure out why the hell is this Nike sign flip? What
No,
bootleg
even
Jordan is this?
if it wasn't flip, right? If it was a regular school, and
You
if they were the Laney one lows,
Oh, them shits would sit. Them shits would be sitting because we saw what happened when they did it with the Lanny One highs. So the only reason you got it is because it's Travis Scott. But I said the same shit about the Phantoms. I wasn't. I can't stand that shoe.
It's a black Jordan 1.
Yeah, the with the it's like the 3M stitching on it. I cannot stand that shoe.
So close the Black Cat 1, but they're no different than Black Cat 13. Anyway,
Travis has been working though, and like I said, I feel like he has more hits than misses right now than J Balvin. So I'll go with Travis.
Yeezy Red Octobers or Yeezy Blinks?
Blinks, blinks. Some that blink is just it's the and I love my Red Octobers. It's a statement piece. It is a like it's you know what's walking towards you when you see them, but them blinks just ah. She said the Phantoms are dope. Oh my god. I need to see what lace swap you've done them with then, because I haven't seen them done right, and it's just all black shoe to a degree. So I don't
It's like the Amish bow tie laces.
know. Ezekiel, uh, everybody just everybody just
Ebenezer,
name Ezekiel. They bro,
Ebenezer.
Ebenezer is crazy work.
Yo, before I ask the next question, because I'm gonna have to delete it. You want like whatever. Skip the argument.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yo, so the sneakers you cop from New York, did you show them already?
I haven't.
Okay, so I'm not gonna ask the next question.
I mean,
Hey,
I don't
I'm
mind
not
it.
doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You in a
All right.
tournament? You in a tournament? I'm not doing none of that.
Can I? So my thought process behind the tournament status has genuinely just been if a question is going to get asked, whether you know I got the shoe or not, it's just going to get asked. I've done, this is my third time doing this tournament. First time I lost in the second round. The second time I lost in the finals. We'll see what happens here. I don't know. I'm just here for the fun and just
Yeah,
for the
you heard that?
competition.
He beat you. I collect. You gotta get that run back. I ain't see. I didn't see him in chat. That's what you do got
Who
to collect.
does? Who just shows that out there like that?
I bet the chat heard that.
Jesus be offense.
No,
Um,
that's the we was at those after I collect. He told me.
I know I'm already hip. I'm already hip. Shout out I collect by the way. Shout out I collect. Um,
All right, so
it's
I'll ask it. So I'm gonna ask it. Union Black Toe ones or Union Stone Blue ones?
Black Souls. Black Souls. The
Black
stone
Toe.
blue. The stone blues are beautiful. Don't get it twisted.
That's how.
And Black Souls just
That I don't. It's, yo, and I'm not a ones guy, but there's something about that Black Toe one Union. That's like the best Union.
it it hit different. It just hit different. And I'm like, even as I stare at this joint now, like it's just it's a vibe. And don't get it twisted. That stone blue, is filthy work. Still, I was blessed to be able to find them joints in my size in that condition for under a rack. Number one,
Oh, can't beat that.
bruh, without a question. Um, but that black toe just something special about that. Something special about that one.
Jordan One Bread, Nike Air Max.
Bread, bread. I've said that on more occasions than I can count. That bread is at the top of the list no matter what walks through this door.
Yo,
Oh, you
Danny's
God, what is we
stupid.
saying? Listen, listen. Yes, just yes.
Yo, what were three of your favorite battles you've either judged or been in?
um, shit. Let's see. Um, one, one, the one with shout out Matt for the win. We did on the Mojado Battle League channel. And still one of my favorite questions easily. Show me three different sneakers that represent three different music artists.
Freaking
Shout out
icon.
Akalex Flex. Um, let's see. Two. So this one was a bittersweet one because it was incredibly dope. But I was sad to see it. I was sad to see the actual battle end in itself. Um, it was the one I did with Who Has the Heat, and it was me versus D Got Juice. Shout out D. Um, Genuinely just a good dude, incredible vibe. Um, my year three or Balvin threes. Fuck
See that match disappeared.
my year. The Monyears have more wearability, and for some strange reason, they've only gotten better the more I've worn them. The J Balvins are just it's as great a piece as it is. It's very much like it's a loud statement. The Monyears, I was walking through Paris, I never felt more at home because everybody was wearing something that was either very subtle, but it was still you knew what it was when you knew what it was. It was a chick walking around that joint in a pair of up tempos wearing an Yves Saint Laurent rap dress. I was like, what just happened right now? And she was just killing it in a pair of up tempos. It was like, all right. Um, but yeah, the battle with D Got Juice, that joint came down to the wire, and I thought it was a great battle. Um, third, shit. Um, damn. Oh man, I'm trying to think of like a great honorable mention to Miss Angie from Who Has the Heat. Her best question by far I've been asked. Show me a sneaker that shows business in the front and party in the back, and I'll give you an example. Hands down, one of the best
Oh yeah,
questions.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that. I remember that.
Miss Angie does not get enough credit for the way number one her creativity was rocking. Her examples were, and every lady who number one had the time to sit there and judge in that battle was they were spot on. Sneaker Girl, Miss Ange, Danny Shade, head ass. Um,
Or lack of.
Danny Light. Um, like they good people. I'm trying, and what was the I'm trying to think of a battle that I've judged because like I've seen some interesting pieces. I've seen so many interesting pieces. Um, Honestly speaking, it's been damn. I feel like I've usually been on a channel either as a battler or more times than not just as a battler. Um, but I saw some amazing pieces. Shout out Dell's. Quite a few battles on that side. Shit, big. What was the name of that joint? It was good grief. You got me thinking now because it's been a little while. Shout out to both of these gentlemen. Shout out Ikealex and Sneaker Kings.
Yeah.
That battle was it was a good battle. It was a good battle. It was a good battle. So I think those were some of the best ones that I've had. Like I said, either had the pleasure of being in or just judging in general. So good ones, great ones
What's
actually.
on the radar?
If I told you, like honest to God, you wouldn't believe me. Like let's just say this: I got three out of the four pigeon dunks. I'm missing one.
And remember, bro, I know we don't
So
watch anybody, but
You just
um,
gonna leave that there? Y'all figure it out.
I mean, I'm missing three out of the four, and I'm hunting. Oh, okay. E, you there? Oh, did we just lose E? I think we just lost E, y'all. Saddest of all faces. Um, but yeah, but besides that, like oh, hey E. Well, I mean, I'll hold it down for however long. Damn. I feel like he's gonna be back very soon. I feel like he's gonna be back. um, yeah, no, I'm honestly like it's a couple other things, like little, just other little pieces I'm checking for. I say little in the sense of just things that most people wouldn't pay attention to. Um, I've really started to dive into my New Balance bag because number one, they're comfortable as really, really comfortable. Um, Little man's Fortnite said, "Get off live." His internet, chill.
Have kids,
Polar
have kids. They said it'll,
It'll be fun. They said, "Everything good?
oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, you gotta keep these siblings separated.
Ain't no such thing. Ain't no such thing. As much as they fight, they find each other just to do that shit.
Why?
Mm.
This is anything but.
Nah, they gonna get active at all times. At all times.
Yeah, and they've been out of school for 2 weeks.
Oh, they've been out this whole time.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
awesome.
Oh yeah, you about to be feeling it. You about to be feeling it.
Yeah, when did school start back?
September 1. Like, bruh, somebody do something about it.
It was crazy down now. So down here is like end of the first week of August, beginning of the second week.
Okay, so that's not too bad then.
It's a long summer. June, July,
It's gonna be fun to say the least. It's gonna be fun,
the life I chose, bro.
bro. And I was about to say, it's what we signed up for, but at the
Yeah,
same time,
nobody
wouldn't have it
remembers
any other way. Wouldn't have it any other way.
talking to a computer speaker. My computer's mad fault. Yo, it's not all playing.
It's just like, so I gotta, I'm gonna lean back a little bit more. Like, what's happening right now? Nah, it's good work. It's good work. It is good work. Summertime. It's a damn good time to actually just see the kids kind of vibe out between, and also I get free labor for the dog walk, so I'm happy with that.
So, man, it's just as bad as it is. If she
I
silence
don't
said
disagree.
the silence said everything. The double silence said everything. Danny, too childish. Childish. Childish.
We but we all accept it, so it's just like it is what it is.
Yo, yo, I think my son might be tall. He's like 9.
Wait, what? Like why?
Well, let me double check this first. I got you. My man said the yellow pages, coffee your way.
Man, we remember that. Like if I'm pretty sure if I go over to my grandfather's house right now, I'm pretty sure I can find the old yellow pages.
Yo, they used to still send them to like jobs, and then that's when you knew yo, you about to
Yeah,
do what?
it didn't make any sense though. Like, why is it still getting printed?
Yo, this is what I don't get. So like, the people call my store asking for another store's number. It's like, yo, the same way you found the number of my store, You need to find a number to that store you looking for.
It's not that difficult, kids. It's not that difficult at all. Keep telling you, I just work here. I just work here.
Like, yo, that's 40 minutes in there. Better
Oh,
do search.
like, come on, seriously?
Doing funny things, they look for
Yes.
sound like the mic is in the pocket. That's the second time.
Can y'all not hear E?
They're the only two because Elisa, she can hear me. You stop at the water park. This is the third time she actually is.
There we go.
Oh, I got a question. What's the best place you unds the sneaker?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna break the real.
All right, what you say? I had to take the headphones out. My bad.
I said, what's the best place you unds the sneaker?
Alright.
Best place I unds the sneaker. Fuck. Um. Oh, best place I actually unds the sneaker was the first time I wore my Maui Wowie Dunks to Hawaii. I promised that that was going to be the first time that I actually wore that shoe. Um, the first time I actually put the shoe on was while we were walking across the Black Sands in Kona. So that was the first. The pictures is the pictures on my IG. The first that was the first time it ever been on foot.
We had in the store. I said, this dude, wow. So I get some EV kicks when he gets home.
I listen. You got to keep something on deck at all times. You got to keep something on deck at all times. But that was probably the best place I went to DS.
That's killer. Because you said you were going to do it. You said it.
That was the kid's Christmas gift. And like we did like a whole. The missus, she went out and bought all these random things. She bought like a shaved ice machine, the flower necklaces, the lays. She bought like just different things to let her know, like, hey, we're taking a trip, but can you guess where we're going? The moment they opened up the shaved ice machine, Gabe looked up. He was like, "Are we going to Hawaii?" And she was like, "Why do you sound disappointed?" He was like, "No, I just need to figure it out. I just need to figure it out." And she was like, "Yes, we're going to Hawaii." And then they freaked out. How is he a polar bear and can't swim? Because I float. I don't do this. I don't do this. I'm dealing with all that water. That's weird.
When like my father's side of the family from South Carolina. I was like, yo, none of you dudes know how to swim? All these stories about people jumping in lakes and rivers and ponds and we can't swim.
Wait, go back.
Listen, that's a choice, okay? That is a choice to jump off a perfectly good land and or boat into water. I'm good. I'm just good.
Get a doggy paddle on.
I'm not even, bruh. The kids made me go snorkeling with them. Well, they didn't make me go. I got in the water to go snorkeling with them. And I'll never forget, as we were heading out to the spot where we were about to go snorkeling, we saw a pod of whales. And the whales were kind of circling the boat. And I'm like, I'm not no bitch, but can we go? Because, like, I don't know what they plan on doing. And it was like, oh, no, this is like one of the most gentlest. I was like, yeah. But can we go, though? So we get to the spot where we're going to go snorkel at. And as we're pulling up, the guy, he's giving a spiel. He was like, there's some of the most best reefs there. But, and I remember him saying it, and it was like a throwaway line. He's like, be aware some spots will be like 20 feet down, and then there are drop spots that'll be like 200 feet down. So just be aware. So I was like, you said that really, really fast. I don't like the way that kind of got thrown in there. I finally get in the water because I don't trust nature at all. No, absolutely not. We just had a tornado here 2 days ago. Yesterday, we had a tornado here.
Are you serious?
I'm not even joking. There's a tornado in Montgomery County, Maryland. Neither here nor there. And touchdown. He tore some shit up, like touchdown. Um, we were sitting here, and I finally got in the water. I'm swimming, and Gabe, he was like, Dad, you want to race? I was like, sure, let's race. I got my pool noodle, I got my little life vest on, and I'm looking like I'm a grown ass man, but I don't care. I'm just out there surviving. He raced in front of me, and he got like a good 5 or 10 feet. I was like, all right, I'll catch up with you. As I'm catching up, I stop and I look down, I see the little reef, and I see some fish. I look back up, I swim like another 5 or 10 feet, and I look down, and I just see dark. Wherever the figuratively speaking, the ground was, that shit was no longer there. That shit was control alt deleted out of my life. And I was like, huh. Like you ever knew you had a fear or something, but you didn't know you had a fear or something? So you found out, oh shit, I'm scared as fuck. Yeah, that's what happened. And it's not an irrational fear. Like it was just like, huh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
So like that long ass bridge in Virginia. It has like a tunnel. What's the name of that bridge?
You talking about the not the Kingsford bridge? I know which bridge you're talking about. I forget the name of that bitch. Because you go underneath the tunnel. Because Baltimore has one too. About a harbor.
And the bridge is mad low to the water, bro. I can do the bridges that's up here, but the ones low to not.
Fam, can I tell you, like, I didn't realize number one, as many people were afraid of bridges as they are. And I was like, oh, okay. Until I actually saw, the Bay Bridge that connects Eastern Shore to Maryland. As we were driving up to it, I'll never forget this shit. I was with one of my old bosses. This motherfucker was driving a minivan. I'm in the passenger seat. He's looking through papers while driving with his knees across the bridge. But before we get there, I'm looking, and it was one of those windy days. And when the wind is blowing, the bridge be swaying. It's only been a few times where, like, I've legitimately prayed to whatever God was available. Like, whatever God is listening at this current time, help me. Just, I don't care. Krishna. What did Ricky Bobby say when he got out that car? Oprah Winfrey, help save me with the fire with your money. Like Tom Cruise, help. Like, I don't care. Whoever is listening right now,
whichever one of y'all is available,
bruh, I don't care. Whoever picks up the damn phone, just get here.
Bruh, I'm over here like, yo, why is this bridge so low, and why do we go through like 3 different tunnels?
Because they don't. That shit throws me, because I be wondering, like, was the water always this high? See, it's a bridge in, I think it's in, was it between Texas? Is it between Texas and Florida? It's a bridge between some place, and I'm forgetting. It's in Florida. I think it's maybe between Florida and maybe Alabama, maybe. Where after a certain point of the tide, the water is covering the bridge. So if you don't go in a certain amount of time, you're not gonna make it there. Yeah, nah, you just not gonna make. And it's like a 10-mile long bridge. I'm pretty sure it's near Florida. It connects Florida to something. And that bridge is 10 miles long. If you do not get across before the tide comes in, you will not be getting there. Just period. But there are certain things that I will not do.
Who says I want to live somewhere where I have to drive across the most dangerous obstacle course?
Fam, I don't need a moat. Fuck. I'm an adult. I'm not doing this. This is not 17th century England. What's the last pickup? The Storm Blue Jordan LA one. That was the last pickup.
Let's pay attention, Danny.
Storm Blue Jordan LA one. Rowdy work.
I don't know. She's about to get up in age. The hearing's not so well.
I am done. Hey, brother, you want to snorkel? No, Jack, Jack, I don't want to snorkel. I did it for the kids, and they sat there and said that it was like this will be the first and last time you ever see Dad do this. I was like, you're not lying, but I love you. So,
He said you saw the abyss, bro.
We went on that damn cruise, and when I think about it, I'm like, yo, it's like an apartment on the water. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure quite a few people have been on a cruise. It's fun while it's fun. It stops being fun when you look outside at night and there's nothing there. Like all you hear is water. That's it. Like that shit is. It's too many times where I've had times where I was like, yo, I'm gonna scare the fuck out of myself for no reason. And I'm not even saying that like in a sense of like, oh, like I'm doing. No, I literally just went outside on the balcony, said, "Mind your bit." What is wrong? Hella, if you know how to swim, one, because I don't, you'll be fine. Number two, if you don't mind like darkness, then you'll be okay. I don't fuck with the dark, mainly just because I don't know what's out there. When I tell you, you can stare off into like however far you think you're looking, and you won't see. You couldn't see your hand in front of your face if you wanted to. That shit scary. I don't like it. I am not a fan of it. As we went in that drain, I was just like, all right, see, I'm good enough. I'm not. I get violently aggressive when I'm if I'm in a space where I can't see and I don't know it. Like if I'm in my house, I can navigate, no problem. But if you drop me inside of a room in the dark and I've never been there, I'm just gonna swing until something comes in contact. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me because either I'm gonna hit a wall and I'll be fine. No, I'm not doing it. Or I'm gonna hit whatever I thought was gonna come near me. Now, whether that's a child or a demon, that's dealer's choice. I don't know.
He said 80. Anybody
Fam, these hands been rated E for everyone for a long time. It's really racist. Daddy, remember what she said? Hold on. Hella, no bullshit. We just did I'm down for that. We just did an escape room with the kids. Yo, that is crazy. We just did an escape room, and it was like storybook themed. First of all, I love my kids. I truly, truly do. But fuck them. I watched my daughter literally as I reached for one of the clues to get one. She ran past and shoved my ass to get it herself. I was like, bro, we're on the same team. She said, I know what I wanted. I was like, oh, okay. I watched Gabe run by and like literally like shoulder bump the missus, and I was like, what is happening right now? We eventually just resided to standing in the corner and just letting them figure this shit out.
The kids said F y'all.
And this is why that energy has been FDK since day one. I know what I'm dealing with. Like, no dice. Kids ain't shit. They ain't never been shit. Like, bruh. They ain't never been shit. I love them. What'd you do?
I didn't want to throw a sneaker box at them.
Just for no. And the thing is like, I be thinking, like, I'll be fucking with them. I was like, bro, I feel like I'm getting my get that early. Because they're gonna do something while I'm gonna do this shit. But then it's gonna be it's never gonna come back at the right time. Like I had Liv do that damn she did that voiceover for one of my reels. She picked the sneakers out. The whole goal was you pick the shoe, I'll match the outfit around it. I picked out the outfit and she just called me basic through the whole damn video. What? And they called my juice stupid. It wasn't stupid juice. My juice is not stupid.
I thought that was I wasn't aiming at you.
I can't have nothing.
Yeah, bro.
But besides that though, like it's they keep me grounded. That's all. They keep me grounded.
Don't be QB. It was on accident.
She called me basic like 47 times.
Yo, low key, can you distract
That's how.
me?
Yo, it didn't take Danny that long to get to the floor.
Alright. Low key?
Yo. Oh God,
They
had to
don't.
tell them all not to be your own people and ran on it. Ran on it.
Danny's the perfect example of it to be young people.
Bruh, don't. Dude, I'm telling you, these croissant colored folks be on their shit.
With no butter. No,
Nobody.
not no butter.
No, it's wild.
Dry skin ass.
It's
Cocoa
margarine. It's all margarine. It's all margarine. Nah, it's been an interesting vibe, and honestly, seeing like the kids develop their own style now, and figure out what they like and what they want. Um, it's actually really cool to see. It's actually really dope to see. Like, have yours already started picking that up too? Danny is vertically. It's the LOL right behind the egg waffle. That better be a toasted waffle. That better be a toasted waffle. Oh Jesus!
They probably meant to type in Eggo waffle.
Like, bruh, that's
Never heard no egg waffle. Bro. That might be some Amish joint. I don't know. I don't know.
like, like, what is wrong with y'all?
Yo, not only is she black Amish, right?
Nah,
She's
I
a
was going for the
she's a horse jockey, bro.
Hey fam, what is wrong with y'all?
Yo, ask her right now. This is the serious funny face, right? Ask her right now
It's like
if there's a racetrack near her. Ask her. Ask her if there's a racetrack near her. Ask her. Go ahead.
Danny, is there a racetrack near you?
A horse racetrack.
A horse racetrack?
Don't exit YouTube now, Danny.
Don't telling you don't have to talk you watching. What? Making shit up.
Nah, Danny, answer Polar's question. He answered all your questions. Now you need to answer his.
What is wrong with y'all?
Bam. Rest my case, Your Honor. Open and shut case.
Next to a casino. Oh, okay.
See biscuit.
Seabiscuit is crazy. That is filthy work, bruh. Done. That is crazy. That is filthy. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit.
Open and shut case, Johnson.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Nah, this is wild work. This is really wild work. Oh man. Oh my God. So besides all the things that are occurring, like I need to know what's next for you on. I've had the pleasure of watching. Absolutely, I'm having the pleasure of watching the growth as color. That is crazy. Oh,
Have Alicia, can you tell us about this? Who you call watch
I don't want to know. I don't want to. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I am having the pleasure of seeing each one of your shows, especially being here in real time. Seeing number one, because every conversation, every show is so different, but also it just feels like you watching two dudes or just two old friends just having a drink at the bar. Like it very much has a Nori just with sneakers vibe, and I love that. I love that. I truly appreciate it, and I'm hoping to continue to see that just continuously grow and just become something so much more epic. It's gonna make it accept again. So
Yo, Danny, when you catch up to me, then
that is filthy. That is filthy. White tee hood. What? It's what's going.
Nah, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of like rolling with the punches, so to speak. Even though there's a plan in place, but it's like life happens. But like I've been. This is not consecutive weeks, but we made it to episode 9.
No,
Um,
you do not want to see this.
he's been here for almost all the episodes, right?
Yeah,
Huh? Because how you here?
Calm down.
He's like, nah, I'm deaf.
that's you stop that right there. I mean, and I think
That's my right hand man, though.
oh, absolutely.
Your left, not
He's talking about you
left
lefty.
hand man.
That's what happens. They're too smart for long good, bro.
Right.
Nah, but
Can't win.
Well, look at what I sent you.
like I get people ask me about when I bring the sleeping battles back. They're already out there. I don't have to bring anything back. But for my channel, it's like I treat it the same when people ask me when am I going to battle. Like this, like sometimes like it's itch. I'm really on my go challenge somebody, and then I go watch a couple of battles and I see some shit like that makes me like, nah, I don't think I want to battle.
I I think what you're doing
DJ, did you
right
see?
Thank you, Danny. Yeah, the show works. That's the chicken machine. It is what it is.
it was tens the sheet for me. Like what? I'm done. I personally think what they're doing is adding the breath of fresh air to the sneaker community that actually needs. So if you
It's good, Lacey.
like this good, bro. If you don't do battles, I I think that would make more of a statement. Like because at the end of the day, like there needs to be a place where individuals can just pull up, have a drink, have a conversation without it being, oh, my sneaker answers this question better. And don't get it twisted. I love the competitiveness. I didn't realize how much I genuinely did until it kind of becomes something you do become addicted to or you enjoy doing. Um, but at the same time, to have this space, to have a piece, if you will, is is
Yeah.
is a beautiful thing, and I appreciate you for providing that.
Did you see
I
what I
appreciate
sent
your
you?
words. So it's like, I think I said it before too. So like, Noriega, for example, right? His podcast. Who else? Do you ever watch the Pivot? It's Ryan Clark, Fred Taylor.
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely.
Like and everyone's interviewing other celebrities, other athletes. So you're not getting somebody that's not famous or used to be in the sport. Like, I'm not gonna get somebody like Fred Taylor over here. But you know what? There's, I won't say real or fake sneakerheads, but there's genuine people in our sneaker community that have collections that didn't wait till they became NBA player like PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker.
They could just buy the sneaker he wants. All of a sudden, he's like a normal sneakerhead. Bro, no one knew you before sneakers prior to your Nike deal. Have your sneakers get for free. You know what I'm saying?
No, very
So, shows. It's like like I said, it's like it also tells my YouTube sneaker story. It's, this industry people I come in contact with. People get to see people like you outside of just, yeah, I see him on the channel battle. He's in the whether he's on. It's not just a guy with sneakers.
I hope not. I mean, it's interesting because, like, I think I got asked that question one time, and they was like, what are you? What are you? Are you a sneakerhead? Are you whatever? And I was like, I hope I'm just a good person. Like, I genuinely, that is my top of the list goal. If I can help wherever I can help, I'll do my best to. And at the end of honestly speaking, I don't have my asshole. It's just is.
I've been cool work.
Facts.
I'm still here.
I said that one time. I was like, I've been called worse by better. I like looked at me like shit. I was like, "You have a good day." Um, it it's just one of them things where like it's a it's a good moment in time because at the end of the day, like you said, it's some genuine people out there with just a good collection. I've been called hype beast. I've been called fake. I've been called fake sneak collector. Cool. That hasn't stopped anything I've decided to do. That hasn't stopped anything I continue to do. That won't stop anything that I plan on doing. Um, I treat it like, especially now with this stage in life, I have I am an adult child with a credit card. I got big boy money, so I'm gonna have home.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But
Nobody else paying your bill.
and my mortgage is paid. My family is happy. I'm literally I had to get my permission slip signed because I'm going down to Richmond tomorrow with one of my homeboys. I don't if you get a chance and if you haven't heard of it already, I'm going to Buns and basketball.
Wow.
He he hit me up and was like, "Yo, what you doing? A couple Saturdays from now." I was like, "Nothing as far as I know." He's like, he sends me a link to it. He's like, "We're going." I was like,
It would
"You
be
realize?"
funny too, right?
I was like, "You realize we're both married?" He's like, "Yeah, I know." Just sends the drink to me. I was like, "This feels like a bad idea." And for those who are watching, if you don't know what it is, look up Buns and Basketball, whether it be on Instagram or YouTube. I'm pretty sure you'll find it better on YouTube. Um, they got it at Richmond tomorrow. I'm driving down. Talk to the missus. Was like, "Yo, this thing wants to go out and cool out here." She was like, "Okay," and I showed it to her. She was like, "Okay, go have fun." And it's very much in that frame of like, yes, please go enjoy yourself, be good, but also at the same time, don't be stupid.
Yeah.
That's why I say like before I do anything, let me go ahead and clear my debt. Let me go ahead and make sure my permission slip is signed, so everyone is aware of what's taking place. Um, and I'm really just like, all right, cool. I'm looking forward to a real day now. So
Break up the monotony of the daily grind.
something. She sat there and said that I know we got a cookout tomorrow. She was like, well, we'll just go by early. We can leave, head down for the game. I was like, I don't know if I want to go. Because I was like, number one, I got to drive. But it's only like an hour and a half drive. And I just, mm. She's like, and she said the exact same thing. She said, break outside of the field. She's like, you need to go do something. Well, can I tell you, I am content to be in my own home, vacuuming, straightening up something. Because the moment you're in your house, and you get this, there's always something to be done that can be done around you. So, are you ever truly relaxing?
No, never. Well, know what that is.
No. It's always some work I could be doing. There's a report I could be turning in. There's a project I could be finishing off. I'm pretty sure there's a sneaker that I could be cleaning right now. So she was like, "You need to get out, man.
Feeding these freaking dogs and cats.
Recategorizing something at some point. Like it's it's gonna be fun." And she was like, "You need to get out. You need to go do something different." Um, we went out. That's why I said we went out for dinner tonight, and we went. It was called Little Blue Menu. So Chick-fil-A has these weird little, like, I don't know if they're pop-up shops or they're only in specific locations where they serve more than just their regular menu. They had chicken wings, they had burgers, they had pizza, and it's made with like the ingredients from the Chick-fil-A menu.
What?
Swear, like no bullshit. We pulled up to that joint tonight, and we got a little bit of everything just to see what they're here for. The burgers are smash burgers. They weren't bad. They do They do chicken wings and they'll do it with their signature sauces, but they do them in like four different types of ways. So you could do boneless, you could do traditional fried, you could do roasted, and you could do smoked. I was like, fucking Chick-fil-A started smoking wings. Um, then they got pizza, and they actually have a Chick-fil-A pizza where they use the salt, Chick-fil-A sauce, um, pickles, and the actual the chicken bites. And I'm like, what's happening?
It hasn't reached the South yet. So.
I think it's only in like last time I checked it was only in like Atlanta and Nashville, and it just so happens to be one like 30, 40 minutes from here in College Park, Maryland. So we just drove up, went to down by the foot, and went there. And I was like, this is like the pizza still sitting downstairs on the table. I was like, this is weird, but it wasn't bad. It was just fun.
There's probably some test markets and see where they go from there.
Pretty much, see what everything hit for. So it was like, okay, or like what's the name of that shit? Taco Bell Cantina.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. Kind of like that. So, yeah, but it was cool. Mississippi said, whatever time you get off work, I'm taking you out. I was like, what does that mean? That means you're gonna get in the car and you're gonna drive me to where I say you drive me. After that, it's good. Chauffeur. I'm always chauffeur. But you're right, it was fun though. It was actually really dope. It was really dope.
It's like KP's games getting big into states. They got electric blue lemonade.
What?
It's like an electric blue lemonade.
Yeah.
He drinks it like it's water. You have to stop. Why are you drinking it like that? Like what's really in there?
At this point, what's the dude's name? It's one of the Paul brothers, the one who owns the drink Prime. They're being sued like shit right now.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, bruh, I don't know. I know a couple of my cousin, both of his sons play football, and he had like cases of the stuff in his house. And we were talking about, I was like, bruh, you realize like chemicals in this and yada yada yada. And we were talking. I came back the next time, all that shit was done. I said, thank God, because they had one drink that actually glowed in the dark.
Yeah, that was the I think it was called. So he used to drink them like crazy too.
Gotta love America. But you could have been drinking plutonium.
He about to be a mutant.
Pretty like this is the same shit. Pretty much like this is the same shit they gave the Powerpuff Girls their powers, and we just down there drink crushing that shit with a bag of Doritos. Like, oh, like, I don't know nothing. That's what I said. I just sit here, I smile, and I'm like, makes life easier. Makes life so much easier. But,
bro, I got a question for you.
What's good?
Are you ready?
Hope so. What?
Your dirty dozen. Your sneakers.
All right. This about to get rowdy. Damn. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. I feel like I'm so unprepared. All right. Dirty dozen. Let's get filthy.
Bro.
Show up.
Hey, no. No. Wait. I'm talking to my friend while I'm watching. I will not be coaching.
Oh yeah? What are you doing?
I know you were about to ask.
I'm not playing.
Who's who? Oh, that's CJ. Oh, yo, CJ, what if I just say your neck? Alright. Yeah, but CJ, you're making.
I don't really know about. I'll agree with that.
CJ, your name is connected to what? Bro, I'm not even doing nothing. The only reason I do it is when you upset me.
What's going on in the world?
See, I'm gonna be for real now. What the sigma? Yo, Kirby. Wait, can I see you? Nah, who is leprechaun?
That's Friday night, you do.
Wait, what? Bro. Wait, I didn't believe that he actually had the raccoon. Wait, what is it? Wait, you live in Lake City?
So who else still in the chat? Who are some people you like to see on the show?
Yo, who is this? Bro, who is this? Bro, who are these people? Wait, is this our group that we're in?
What's the next topic? I don't know. I take too many others.
Right, spelling his name wrong. Everything you
I
write
don't
is
know. I
seven
haven't
that
looked at
answer.
sleeping in my week.
AELTEION.
I don't remember sneaking up on my phone. This fancy ass with these shady closing containers.
See, bro, why? Bro, he doesn't work anymore. Why do you make his company IDK? Nah, you said I
I
don't
guess
know.
it's
Like, bro, why'd you say I don't know? He's the only.
he is back with the
Bruh, this pile is kind of crazy, but I'm gonna start with what's closest to me.
what is yours?
Let's start with what's closest to me.
Say two.
Love my trap. Love these babies. Easily one of my favorite shoes. Rough story with them, but was able to get them out the way. My Travis Fragment Jordan 1. And like I said, since we're still in grabbing what's closest to me, just go ahead and get these out the way. Off White Chicago. Love them still. It's just iconic. RIP to the man version. Just a classic in itself. So beautiful. Such a beautiful shoe. Once again, let's have a little fun here.
Say,
We give you a twofer. The mama bears and the baby bears. The papa bears are over in the corner. They're just buried. Um, so
hey,
the bear set is complete.
contact me.
Uh, let's see. Oh, got to be these babies.
What did I do?
Special box, of course. It's up there in the corner because why the fuck not? Love this shoe. Love this shoe. Um, just because I don't see it often enough, had to do the yellow no photos. The black and red pairs over there. Honestly, I just love the story behind it. It's not for resale. This is not a limited number. Sorry, no number pair. Where is it at? Is it please priest? Like I love just the little messages like yo, just wear your shoes. Just wear your shoes.
What's
Um,
good, fam?
that was good, man. Uh, had to do these. Why the fuck not?
You
Uh,
can't.
Great calls, Jordan 4. You know the vibe is. Um, had to do the BB6. Had to do the BB6. Some. This was actually on my grill list. I'm like to find a BS porn. I'm like it's so pretty, so goddamn pretty. She, this she don't get enough love.
Bro, it's
Um,
not showing up in
since
my
I'm still in my number bag, like that
That's your
BB
number. I know that's in your top ten. I know it had to be different. See,
fam.
that's yo, and that's like I don't know how many fives you have, but I know like that's one of the few you pull out like pretty well.
No, 1, 2, 3. I actually have 6 pairs of 5s, and that's 6 pairs of 5s. This one both off whites, the fire reds, and the lanes. And the lanes, but these drinks hit different. I just love this drink. By the way, I'm waiting for a place to undo these. I'm waiting for that. Dude, let's start grabbing what's really close out of it. God bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you. I love these. I when I tell you I love this Dornbecker blazer, like the story behind the sneaker. God bless you. Um, the story behind the message in itself. The young man has sickle cell, he has sickle cell anemia, and if you've had it, I've known people with it. It is incredibly painful. They said it's the equivalent of like feeling like shards of glass like crawling through your veins. Um, through all the processes, through all the methodologies, like through all the everything, this young man still found the energy and the strength to sit there and just make his way through everything. And the shoe has quite a few special messages. So number one, I love the Black Panther inspiration on it. If you look along the sides of it, you can see like they went with so much inspiration from the Wakanda vibe. God bless you. Um, and it's genuinely just a beautiful shoe. But like if you just look a little closer, there's messages along the side of it. This one says, "Life is uncertain. Make fast decisions in tough situations." Like for that to come from God bless you, a 10 or 11 year old child, it's it's one of those humbling moments where like real talk, like as an adult, we think we deal with so much, but it's people not even half our age dealing with so much worse. Um, I love all the subtle details about the shoe. The patch swaps out on the actual tongue, so it changes over from whatever the mask is, the one with him wearing the mask, and it's 4 different ones. But I love the fact that it kept the mask on. Um, the bottom obviously representing disorder. God bless you. And I genuinely, I love the laces. Everything about the shoe I did. I really, really did. Um, Blazers don't get enough love. Also, Blazers do not get close to enough love. So I'm going back to Blazer, and since I'm still there, and my in that Blazer bag, don't you do it, there we go.
I was about to ask you about
My Oregon Duck Blazer. This is something I don't see too often, and it's one of those things where you, unless you know, you didn't know, and you probably forgotten. It's a beautiful, beautiful shoe. They did it in 3 different colorways. I was able to complete the set, and each one, no matter what the circumstance, they're all numbered pairs, but every pair has number one on it. So I love that. I fucking love it. Um, I love the shoe. Like I said, I love Blazers. I think they're a comfortable shoe, especially for a fat foot dude. I think they work really well. I love the shoe. Um, let's go ahead and take a fun turn now. So you asked me earlier, Blinks or Red Octobers. Honestly, still can't choose, but I think my Blinks stand just a little bit taller. I think the Blinks hold just a little more weight. Um, Interestingly enough, come to find out though, oh, let me see. Both pairs glow. Like, but obviously this one's been worn, so it's been muted a bit. Both pairs actually, the Red Octobers, the soles glow. I didn't know that at first. I was like, so um, love the shoes, love both of them, love both incredible pairs. Um, what else? Let's see. Um, let's show something that I don't think is most people don't see too often. The Golden How Yeezy Twos. This was a collab with John Geiger, Lasco Company from California, and obviously Yeezy 2. It's the Yeezy 2 Golden Child. This is 43 individual pieces that were stitched together and worked on by 6 different individuals for over 46 hours of work. Each pair comes with a satin satin dust bag, and it also has a specific numbered certificate showing number one the authenticity and the actual numbered pair you have. This is number 646 out of 667. So I love this shoe. Not something you see too often. Um, let's see what else. Oh, couldn't do the Red Octobers without doing Solars. This is honestly my most difficult pair to find in my size, especially in this condition. The shoe is fucking epic. I love this shoe. I wear this shoe,
Most of the time, those ones be cooked.
yeah, bruh. This shoe was in immaculate condition. I found this one at SneakerCon Philly. I bought 2 pairs that day. It was the Dubai Dunks, and I bought these. Um, yeah, it was, and the thing was, I bought this pair while wearing the Nike Mags. So it's like just like nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Um, what else? Oh, come on, get a little closer, get a little closer, get a little closer. There we go. I mean, can't really call yourself a collector. You ain't got one of these laying around. So these joints, I when I heard they were coming back out, I was like, okay, cool. I can just wait on those. I'll wait. Something told me don't wait, and thank God I didn't, because they got pushed back again, and I was like, fuck it. I will find my size. I will find my condition. Every time I found this shoe, it was either a full size too small, or it was just destroyed. So I'm happy I found it in this condition. Damn good condition still. No flight or no, I didn't have the flight jacket tag. I was a little pissed off about that, but such is life. Um, Love this shoe. Uh, let me see. Had to go here because come on, that OG, that OG something different. Um, and it's always interesting when I hear people sit here and they had a conversation about what's better, this one or this one. Um, it's just like it's dealer's choice on it. So Um, these in itself, two of my prettiest ones. I I I like these just a little bit more because I like how the green pops on the lighter purple. Don't get it twisted. These are Ali in his full prime. Like this is Ali when he was at his finest. But this is to me, these are Tyson when he was just a dog. These are just Tyson when he was a dog. Um, that is everything at my feet that I have out. If you guys will take a walk with me, we can go somewhere else.
Yo, Terrence,
Give me one second.
That's the type of time you want, bro.
Huh?
So that's the type of time you want.
Take a walk with me. I don't. I try to keep everything tucked away if I can help it. So I just want y'all to see like I'll pull all that back eventually.
yo, I think I
But let's take a stroll with it.
Appreciate you coming through.
I don't like it myself. I just like it myself.
Hey, buddy.
What? I don't
So
like it myself.
one of my favorite pieces. This is the '94 Jordan 11. I mean Jordan 1. Sorry. Um, one of my genuine favorite pieces. Uh, sorry. Yeah.
Yo, you are trying to sneak up me.
Main reason why, literally just the 11 on the inside. If you know, you know.
I said y'all
The
trying to sneak
'94
up
was something very, very special. It's the first time Jordan actually retro the Chicago colorway for the Jordan 1. Um, Game worn, very, very beautiful. I was asked if I was going to have it restored. I said absolutely not. I love all the character that actually has within the shoe in itself. So beautiful, so pretty. And it's genuinely just it's just a gorgeous shoe. It's a very, very dope shoe. Very, very dope shoe. So that is my '94 Jordan Chicago 1. Slide that up here. Um,
Whoa, how did you get
Sitting on that, we actually have my Jordan Adapt 11. Very, very dope shoe. I'm not sure. I don't. The only thing that pissed me off about this shoe is I never know when my charger pad is charging because like, you got to place it in a specific manner.
no
So the
Fortnite
shoe is dead
like
right now, and that pisses me off because I don't know if the charger pad is broke or if
all
I
he
just have a
did
position of correction.
is
There's
go.
actually an app on my phone to tighten and to loosen and tighten the shoe in itself. So they actually have the adapt app for that. Um,
In a video game though,
Something that I know for a fact, you know what this box is. So one of the things that I actually had to do was I love the box. I use it for a nice little display stand, and
I think
because I
I'm
do that with the display stand for the box, I had to put the shoes. Uh,
That's dope.
okay. Original. This is the defining moments package. Still has the actual the insert and all. Like beautiful shoes. Like everything about this thing. This is when Jordan was actually giving you a good sneaker. Like he wasn't just giving you bullshit, and he was giving you two for the price of. It felt like for the price of one and a half. So the original sleeves, everything is in there, and I had to put this on the wall. Like this was just a necessity. So but obviously, oh, it's actually a great try. I mean,
There's allergies.
bro, them shits kill me. Um, but obviously the pair that everybody always comes to see.
Yo, what's up?
Gotta keep them charged. Here's the box up here. I use that to just kind of just keep my other stuff mounted. These are my babies, but also something else very interesting. Something you don't see too often, but last time I checked, they was losing their goddamn minds for these.
You want to know whose side I'm going to be on? You ready?
And that's crazy. That's not even the colorway that dropped.
Nope. Yo, the originals when he actually showed up to the Wizards.
Yep.
DS literally the Fuel Me sticker still on the back of the baby shoe.
Hey, yo, it's Kelvin.
CD-ROM fully still there. Everything. So yeah. I I bought these the same days I bought the mags.
Oh.
I bought these the same day I bought the mags. That's why I keep them together. So I think that was my dirty dozen for whatever it was worth.
Appreciate you, brother.
So that's my little pieces here and there. My little hidey hole. And all my little random stuff. I swear, every time.
Oh, this guy.
If you, I keep telling everybody, I am a giant child. Like, I just got adult money. So yeah, this is my little space, and obviously Deadpool and John Wick protect everything down here. So yeah, that is the essential it and all of the fun that I have here.
I'm not even going to lie. It kind of looks
Uh,
like this right here.
Philly Cheesesteak says that the
Oh, wait,
app
no.
is going
That's
to
the wrong
close
person.
on the adapters.
he said,
This, this is
"Hey, listen, it be like that sometimes."
Yeah, for real.
this
But
is
yeah,
what y'all know.
this is that is that those are some you said to say the dirty dozen. So I tried to keep it brief to keep it strong.
Man, when it comes to showcases with Polar Bear, we know it's nothing brief,
Bro,
I appreciate that. I still like I said, I still got a lot of work to do. And I say that in a good way. I know for a fact wherever I'm at, I'm truly blessed. And um I know that. Like, I 100% know that. But I also know that there's always room for improvement. There's also room to do better. There's always ways to be better. So I'm gonna continue to strive to do just be better.
I'm gonna try one way or another. I got I asked when you stubborn you, and that's all good right there. Who would you like to see on the show outside of the obvious people that this channel is their second home outside of that.
Honestly, I I need to see some ladies on here,
That's in the works.
and I say that because there are some women that are within this. If hell is still up right now, one of the
Most likely.
dopest, one of the dopest collections, especially the way she did the bronze. Um, her whole vibe is, I fuck with it. Um, Danny and her aggressive ass, one of the best collections I've seen as well. Um, I mean, genuinely phenomenal. Very, very eclectic across the board. Like she got hits, she got bangers, but then she also has some understated pieces
Don't
across,
forget
and not just Nike and Jordan.
Okay.
Um,
Nah. So okay. So the first two. Hella said she's gonna wait to be like 100. Yeah. Right.
I can
And
respect
then
that.
so Danny is part of Beast Coast. So the Beast Coast under have to wait.
Um, well, okay, so another person I'd like to see, I'd love to see uh Sneaker Girl 1999. I would love to see her on. Um, and another great thing about her is she's always just showing love too. She always will show up. She will always show respect and kindness and genuine just peace to that focus. Um, who else? I want to see Matt come on here. Like a lot of the members who I actually genuinely have a fondness for their collection. Him, I collect. Um, Greedy. Um, are already like heavy, obviously heavy purveyors of the show in itself. Um, I genuinely want to see a lot of them pull up and actually show off their collection, and not from a battle status.
We're working on something. We're working on something.
And that's what I like to hear. Um, I want to. Those are people who I'd like to see. Another individual who I would definitely like to see as well. Um, I'd love to see if given the opportunity. Um, SB Influence. Shout out my guy Influence. Good dude, damn good dude, damn good dude. Um, who else? Stretch Kicks. He has a damn dope collection. Tito's Kicks has a damn good collection. Um, if you if you can find time to QT Cutie, yep, absolutely. Kiki got to pull up. If you could find time to get him on here, Ink and Money, Mr. King shit, Mr. All Right shit. Shout out to that guy. Uh, who else? Oh, bruh, I, I I feel like you need, because you've already had him on here, but you need a part two with Connoisseur.
Oh,
That is a necessity, like real talk. If he can get a part two, because I don't even feel like we were scratching the surface of what we saw from
nah.
his collection, and that was like what, 4 hours long.
It was like 3.5. Yo, if his laptop wasn't wild, yo,
Fam, that shit was absurd. And the fact that when I saw him pop up in the in the Who Has the Heat tournament, I was just like, "Hey, bruh,
yo, it's crazy. So like, I didn't think Aquila was gonna get a tournament. I guess they were still trying to fill a few spots, and
yeah,
he threw his name in the hat. I was like, okay, and then I saw the names. I was like, yo, where did he put his name in the hat? It's like, yo, these. When you thought you was gonna get your rematch, it's kind of sort of.
bruh, that that shit is insane in itself."
Oh, speaking of which, y'all did the international. 2v2, right?
Yep,
Yeah, I remember that.
that was that was a damn good battle. That and that's when I knew old boy had some shit under his belt that I don't think many people were either going to be prepared for or actually know how to deal with. Real talk. So no matter what, like that's the way I keep looking at it, I was like, that's on that side of the bracket. That's not my problem. Like I deal with it if I got to deal with it when I come to it. Um, the man knows his shit and just also genuinely just a good dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like
bro.
very very down to earth,
Yeah.
very chill. Genuinely just a good guy. Um, who else? D got juice, real another good dude, another good dude.
Another South
Uh,
Carolina dude.
it's quite a few people that I would love to see pull up to your space and not just like show off sneakers, but also just sit and have a conversation with you because I feel like the vibe would be something so cool. And that's honestly one
I
of the
provide that over here.
huh?
I provide that over here.
You've been providing that since you decided to do this. Like that's just I think that's just been the gist of it. Because here's the extra part about it, like I said, you're getting an element of a sneakerhead who's not in a fighting stance. Like it's the equivalent of seeing Tyson just kind of at a coffee shop, just having, reading newspaper and having, just having a cup of tea. You're like, this is weird. Where are your gloves? Like, what's going on? Like, nah, I don't live in them. Like, I do this. Don't get it twisted. But I also do this, and I think that's a beautiful thing because you provide that a peace, and it doesn't have to lead into a battle. I think that's the next best thing about it. It doesn't have to lead into a battle. It's just no. I pulled up. We were able to talk. We were able to have a conversation. We were able to politic. We were able to vibe in a pleasant way that didn't lead to, oh, I want to call him out or I want to see you next week. And, there are plenty of spaces for that, which are dope. But I also feel as though the space is very relevant too. I feel like your space is actually needed just as much as the battle zone, as the,
Appreciate
as the
that.
places where that occurs because it feels like a safe haven, if you will.
I don't know about all of that. Stop.
You just saying.
Nah, we don't.
Listen,
Nah,
listen, this is what you're breeding, so
nah,
it's a good thing.
nah. So it's like we all like we said, like this is a space where everyone can coexist. You know what I mean? Like check the negativity at the door. No need. We don't. No need to get messy with stuff. We'll get addressed if need be.
Yeah,
That kind of thing. Everyone can have fun here. You know what I mean? Just like for like 35 minutes for having a damage.
and that's it's something you don't have often. So when you have
Oh,
it,
you know who else I gotta get over here?
ooh,
This guy right here. With those kicks. He hasn't been around in a while. He's
yo,
busy. He's on the hustling ground, but he got a dope collection too.
I think
He's one
I've
of the
heard of him
brothers.
once or twice too.
Hmm?
I think I've heard of him once or twice too. I heard that his collection's pretty thorough as well. It's a lot of different individuals who like I want to see their collections more in depth. Um, 'cause, I collect is obviously another one of those. Like I don't know what the fuck. Like where the shit where he's getting it from. I think he showed that he did a video. He had his core lines clean, and I was like, "Where the fuck did you get those?"
Yo, let me tell you. So before whatever happened to the channel happened, he
Right.
was one of the few people who like reviewed Mad Air Max. Like if there was an Air Max you want to know about, to not like channel. Oh man. When people say this, you know they're full of shit.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
So he's not fooling me. I've known him for about 4, 5, 6 years now. Time flies, so I don't even know. Nah, you're not fooling me with what you just said. We know this.
Listen, but this once again is that level humble, humble and hungry, even if it is full of shit. Humble and hungry, even if it is full of shit.
That's like hella saying shit.
Wait, add me to that call. Add me to
That's hey fam. Like, but yeah, it's I like I said, I think you have a system right now. And it works. It works.
I don't know a lot of people though. Like I'm have to reach out.
Weirdly enough, a lot of people know you though.
I can't tell.
Shit,
I can't tell.
shit. Listen, keep the people who will need to know you. That's one. But the people who will then find you, those
I'm
will be the real
lying.
ones.
I'm not lying.
She's he lying.
Dude,
Thank you, Hella. Everybody knows him.
only got 8 people watching, bro. Nobody know me. They don't. I'm not. Do I need to open the can of worms?
Listen, that was like I say, don't even jump down, don't even jump down that ledge, because the moment you start going into that, er-
That's a
er-
whole nother show. That's a whole nother show.
that's what I say. That's a whole nother conversation. Everybody is always watching.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you. I'll be hosting. I'm not hosting. What? It's Friday. People outside. Nah, it's Saturday morning right now, and we inside. There's
Listen,
nothing sweet happened at night outside.
in fact, what my grandmother used to always say, ain't nothing open at this time but liquor stores and legs.
Well, not in South Carolina, brother.
It's just saying, I'm staying my black ass inside this house. Y'all,
Oh shoot. Because it's like
it's 10 o'clock on her
12
side.
o'clock. Yeah.
Listen, ain't nothing going on over here.
No, no.
Nah, that's wild work though. That is wild work. But nah, like it was honestly, it was a privilege to be here, man. I truly appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming through, bro.
And of course, of course, of course, of course, it was a blessing. Y'all in the future. I'm in bed. I can't talk about what's going on. It's not a bad thing. Can I tell you one of the major markers of being an adult is having a bedtime?
Yo, you know what's crazy? It's like
Not mad at that.
people be like, yo, come out, hold up. Yo, we pay bills.
Nope.
I want to enjoy the place I pay bills for.
I'm just saying. I work very, very hard to put all the shit outside inside here. Like I work really, really hard at that. Like I like it here because all the stuff I like is here.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
He came down around here the day. Everybody else, hey, bro, listen. I heard y'all about to get some rough temperatures on that side of the country. Y'all be safe out there.
Yeah, they're a couple weeks away from wildfires again. You know, I had to wait for
Jesus
years.
Christ, because they said that shit about to get up to like they said over the next week or so it's gonna be up to like 101, 102. So
But
y'all can't
bro,
do that shit.
don't crease the toe box. Appreciate you, bro. This is he's a man of few words.
That's a that's a dope ass name in itself.
Yo, have you seen any of his showcases from the past?
Nah, I haven't.
Bro,
Bear this in mind. I am just understanding more people from YouTube. Yeah, 2 days back it was Jesus Christ 101. And that's just because, like I said, I just stayed inside of my little small little hidey hole. When I found the grand scope of it, the grand scheme of the community, it was a blessing. So I was just like, yo,
this
if you have somebody that you think, send them my way. I always love the content. I always love getting ideas and just honestly just connecting with people if possible.
yo, and trying to find somebody I mean, I don't know how far out the battle was with the West Coast. Me and him, he don't know me from nobody, right? From the chat, like I was barely engaged, and I shot him a message like, "Yo, want to be on the team?" And like 3 days went by. I'm like, "Well, he different. Like he must be." Nah, they give me, yo, he was just like, "Yeah, like blah, yeah," and it's been. He's one of the pros, yo. Like that's one perfect example of sneakers bringing people together, bro.
That's facts. It's a beautiful thing, and I think that's the part that's truly. It's honestly it's incredible because it's more times than not we'll see videos of dudes standing in lines for a sneaker release, first come first serve, and there's a fight that breaks out, or there's an argument or a scuffle or whatever the case is, and it's not enough situations where we're actually seeing when it's the opposite, when somebody's helping out or somebody's like, oh shit, like you need this pack, I got this size, yada yada yada. Shout out Big Joe, like my man, he got me a pair of the leather bread fours for retail. Like he hit retail and he sold them to me for retail.
That was dope.
Like I thought that was incredibly dope. I ended up turning around and I was gonna keep it as a secondary pick. My little cousin's birthday came around. I gave him to him for his birthday. It was his 16th. And, his dad was going to take him to go see the Gunna concert. So it's like if it's a trickle down effect of like, yo, if one person does something, the next person does something, like you want to give, you want to repay the favor. It's good begets good,
That's
good
real.
begets good, and that's why, like I said, I enjoy the people I've had the pleasure of meeting. So I need you to keep this. I need you to keep this going strong, E. I know for a fact it may get tough, it may get irritating. It's going to be some days when
I,
you
I
feel,
haven't had any. I haven't had any irritation with this.
good, good. Remember that when the irritation does come.
Hopefully,
If it doesn't, that's a blessing. My fingers crossed. That is a blessing. But keep doing this. E.
I've been
This is
pretty. I would say I've been smooth sailing. See, she even said it.
add a zero, Helen. Add a zero. Let's get it to 1,000.
I gotta find 98, 98 on that one. 91. Yeah, 98 people.
All right. Okay.
I think you have order in that.
So let's ask her, why was she the 100th show?
You want to go back
I
to
mean,
sleep?
I don't want to answer for her, but I think she knows why. I just don't want that stress of trying to figure out how to word it. I just don't want to fight. I just don't want to fight. Oh,
Nah,
please,
what's she
please tell
hot?
me you in skip game. Please tell me you in skip game.
The pictures I put out the other day.
The pictures of what?
I know
Because I said, yep. That works. Yep.
All
That
right.
works.
Yo, so who interviewed
Hey,
me then?
Orion! You just gonna
Huh?
leave it like that?
I don't get a show. There's nobody interview me.
Orion?
Listen, anytime you need to take a break from behind the mic, we got you. And we will do a rotating, like every 15 minutes, there's gonna be a different person that's gonna pop into your seat.
You
It's
stupid.
gonna do your thing. You're like, all right, wait, what? Like, nah, keep going. Just keep going.
Guilty on?
Just keep going.
What's up,
Appreciate
man?
that.
What you said?
Because I believe it can make it there and beyond. Fact and beyond. And big on the and beyond part.
Orion, come here.
Big on the and beyond
Wait
part.
a second. Let me get one controller.
He doesn't want. He doesn't want me. No,
You
we
want to
need
see
to
it
see that.
red?
We need to
Orion,
see
look.
that.
One day.
Orion,
We need to see
go
that.
get that red.
I'd also like to see it. If see Skip on this joint.
Wait 1 second.
I feel like genuinely, like, bruh,
Can I show Kelvin
that
on it?
man would be y'all two energies. It would be the equivalent of watching the the first Lethal Weapon.
You're so stupid.
Bro, I'm dead ass. Like you sitting there cool, calm, and skip on his head ass shit. Fam, that shit would be must see TV. That shit would be hilarious.
I mean, he's on my list. Like, there's a few people on my list because they. I guess I feel like people that see me in our realm. I don't want to bring on people that they already automatically. Oh, I need to get them on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I can understand that. Just whatever you
and
do,
there's a reason why. Like, I didn't want to. I could have easily. My first set of episodes could have been all East Coast people. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like,
you don't get it twisted now. Utilize the resources you do have. That's understandably so. Understandably so. And that's and also the ones you do have from the Beast Coast, they got some pretty dope shit behind them. So I give credit to that. I give credit where credit is due on that focus. So, just whatever you do, keep it organic.
and there's two people I'm cool with, and they eventually there's one he was in the chat earlier. I don't know if we'll do an episode, but some of the people that are in our circle will keep pushing buttons. He comes on. He has some dope posts on IG and his sneaker collection very diverse. Shout out to homie Art.
Man, I'd like to see it. Bro, I'm here to clap for you. Period.
And Philly Cheesecake will make his appearance one of these days.
Bro, Philly, I've been watching his posts and the way he does his shit with the socks and this, bruh. I thought I'd be like on my little bullshit here. Oh, that man is yo. I said, damn.
Bro, it's not.
He be on it. He be on it. Much appreciated to that.
Come here, Dad. Come here.
Much appreciated
It's
to
one
that.
of the few ways to have fun with the sneaker stuff. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And it
Facts.
goes to show people do it differently.
Killing it all the way through the game.
I don't like the lights on my
Yeah,
head.
it's an amazing thing, man. It's an amazing thing. Like I said, what you're doing here is needed, is necessary for the community, and more than thankful to have it around.
I I was working on something so far. Getting good positive feedback on it. So I'm gonna keep it pushing.
And I think that's going to be the continuous factor of it all. I think you're going to continue to get that same feedback. You're going to continue to get that just that good vibe in itself. Just keep doing you, man. Please keep doing you.
It's the only way I know how to do it. It's me.
Listen,
I don't know how to do it. I can't do it any other way, man.
listen. We watched others try. It don't pan out well. It don't pan out well, and that's okay. That's okay.
Oh yeah.
Playing randomly on some random Saturday.
There's always that one. If you don't have any of the big dogs in the house, they go outside. If you don't, come here.
No.
Come here.
What?
Come here. It's supposed to be.
I did.
It's supposed to be my daughter's dog,
Oh no, you just got stuck with that.
but
Oh, that is crazy. Oh, that is just beautiful.
this is Orion, and yeah, whoever me and Isaiah are, 9 times out of 10, you'll find me.
She's like, you keep bringing your face over me, I'm gonna lick it. That's wild.
She's
She is,
alright when she wants to be.
oh, absolutely. She is beautiful. She is simply beautiful.
I'm about to link that to the whole friend group.
Yo, it's wild. So like I hate when animals bother me when I eat. So she don't really bother me. I don't know. Yo, but she sits there and looks like, please. Like when you get done, can you save me? peace.
Bruh, it's that stare. Like I don't feed you. Like I know I feed you.
Yeah.
No, that's it. That should be crazy as hell.
No, she's like,
Apollo,
but you don't feed
Apollo
me
used to get
that.
look at
You
you.
don't feed me that. You feed me food, but you don't feed me that.
No, never
What the hell
that.
is happening? Oh shit, my phone is on 3%. My G,
I
I know
appreciate
what
you.
I did not realize that it got that low. I'm so sorry.
I didn't even know you was using your phone to you. You just like take a walk. I was like, oh, this guy.
Yeah. No, because the whole time while we sitting there talking, I never thought to just plug my damn phone in. Nah, it was a necessity, and I'm gonna go upstairs to clean up that mess eventually.
Sooner than later, I know. Especially you probably doing an IG live, and then somebody's gonna try to come in there and depot you. I'm just saying, I've seen that happen, bro. It happened
Bruh,
more than once.
tell Danny to tell Danny I'm not going live. Don't worry about it. Not even going live. I don't even want to fight. I don't even want to fight.
Yo, I appreciate everybody that came through in the chat. Yo, Cole, I appreciate you, brother, for episode 9.
Thank you. Thank you.
Episode 10 coming soon.
Episode 100 coming soon.
Yeah, so maybe after baseball season, I can do like 2 episodes a week. Baseball season kind of stressful right now.
Take your time, because right now, little man he got a point to prove.
Bro, he was doing that today. He was on. I don't know what was in his Gatorade bottle, but
Let him do him. No matter what, let that man do him. Yo, y'all be safe. This joint is on 2% now. Brother, thank you so very much.
I appreciate you, bro.
A privilege and a blessing. Thank you so very much, man.
I'll holler at you.
Y'all be safe. Take it easy.
Peace, peace.
Peace.